Hey everybody, it's Party Elite. Welcome you back to the continuation of our Humankind live streamed series. We are playing the OpenDev early access alpha beta. Well, I don't know exactly how to term it. This whole OpenDev concept is a nice approach to it though, but basically Humankind is nowhere near release yet. We're looking at an April 22nd, 2021 launch, but through this OpenDev process, they've been giving access to the game at various sort of, I suppose, milestone moments through development, this being one of them, and it gives us access to a scenario that we can play and then give feedback on. This is just a quick catch-up for those of you that don't know what's going on with Humankind or are curious about what's going on with Humankind. We have been playing this for... Well, this is our third session with this series over here, where we've been playing as the, well, first the Neolithic tribe, then as the Harappans, now as the Mauryans, and then moving on, it'll be an interesting sort of crossroads as we try to decide how to represent the transition from the Mauryans in the classical era to something else in the medieval, and then something else entirely, the Mughals, and I believe it's called the early modern. But not going to spend too much time with a recap, just a little bit of stuff to touch on. Before we actually get into that, though, I just want to give a warm welcome to everybody joining in nice and early today. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful weekend so far. It is Sunday morning over here, afternoon, evening for some of y'all. So good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it might be. When does it start? Typically it starts, yeah, when I'm ready or when the musical notes like hit that point where it's like, you know what? That's my cue. Those flute noises, though, right? Yeah. But hello to Jazzy B. Seems you can't make it today. That's all good, buddy. Hope you're having a wonderful day, whatever it is you're up to. And yeah, you're hearing me now as you're watching the VOD, I suppose. Neil W, Natalie P, Ben Mendelson, Hype Indeed, Maxime Patterson. Good morning, Dragoon T. I keep in my head for some reason it's always Dragonuti, and then I read it a second time and I go, no, it's Dragoonity. Dragoonity? How do you say that? Let me know. But hello, Second Rook, glad you can make it today. Cool Napoleon, how's it going? How's it going? Finally made it. Well, I'm glad you could. Martha, how's it going? YouTube Sarko, we've got Remy, we've got Saketh, we have Vasil. I don't know why YouTube decided to hide that message. We've got Doji Ayanojo. Good afternoon. Hullaboo455, hey. Was thinking PE was playing the flute for us. Man, if I could flute like that, I'm no what's the word, flutist? I have no clue. But no, I do not have such talents, unfortunately. I wish. It's Dragoonity or just Dragoon. Dragoonity. I'm gonna learn that. Hey, Dra90N. That's also entirely uncertain how to say that one. Mr. JMB, how's it going? PC Gaming, hey. All right, so that's all of you that decided to say something in chat, but hello to all of you who are lurking as well. Again, glad to see a crowd so immediately excited for Humankind, because I certainly am. So it's cool to see that collective excitement. Really love your chill YT vids. Many thanks for uploading. Well, many thanks for watching. I appreciate it greatly. I appreciate the kind words as well. All right, so what's going on here? We have established our capital city at Harappa as the Harappans. That was in the previous era. We also managed to establish Mohenjo-Daro up north over here, our second city. We're trying, there was actually a little bit of back and forth with a comment from the previous episode about how we didn't really go tall, which is entirely accurate. It's entirely fair. I think I did sort of start widening a little bit because I'm still trying to figure out, again, where this game draws the line between tall versus wide. We have one city, but we have several territories that we've attached to Harappa, and we've been exploiting the saffron, we've been exploiting the dyes, the horses, the copper. We're going to be getting some iron as well. We already have access to some. We've got obsidian, so we did spread ourselves quite wide, however, with just one city and without military might. So I'm still trying to figure out where this game draws the line between those things, and also trying to figure out how badly that's going to bite us in the butt as we shift to the Mauryans. It just to kind of use history as an excuse, I suppose, to war a little bit, and that's exactly what we'll be doing. You'll remember that the Romans, I believe they were previously the Assyrians, they have decided to establish an outpost up over here, which is unacceptable because this is all supposed to be my territory, so they're going to have to back off. The Huns, who were previously the Hittites, they've established themselves up over here as well. Now, we're actually allied with them, so that's a bit of a problem. That's a bit of a problem. Because, well, we're allied with them, so we might let them keep that. We might, I don't know, fight for it afterwards. But right now our eyes are on the Romans and the Egyptians, and the reason why I say we're using history as an excuse is because the Mauryans historically were one of the few kingdoms in the Indian subcontinent that very aggressively went to war until they stopped doing that, and they managed to unite almost the entirety of the subcontinent, minus like a small sliver in the south where they had allies. And that was, of course, until their, long story short, one of their kings ended up going, wow, violence is bad, converted to Buddhism, and then proceeded to spread Buddhism, you know, everywhere where you see it today, basically. Very, very integral people, the Mauryans. So, you know, just as they went to aggressive war, so shall we, I suppose. I love how the Egyptians went from desert to jungle. Yeah, who are they now? They are they're the Mayans, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Yeah. The Egyptians flipped to the Mayans in this era. Now, actually, in terms of fame, I should definitely be paying a bit more attention to acquiring more fame. I think I kind of let things slip last session as I just let myself get lost in the game and just sort of having a good time. I got my mind off track for just, you know, winning. So oops, I suppose. But let's take a quick peek over here and see what we're up to. Influence influence our aesthete stars over here continue to grow at a decent rate. I think we'll be unlocking this one. Era stars okay, I see. So we should be getting this 200 fame relatively easily. We're about to go to war, so these militarist stars should start being acquired relatively quickly now. Destroy a total of 10 military units is the first one, so that shouldn't be too difficult. Scientist stars, they just come naturally. We're very close to our merchant star over here, so that's good. We need one more district built for our builder star. A little bit more expansion required. This is what we were going to pursue, and that the Romans kind of got in our way. What difficulty am I playing at? You know what? I don't remember. Is there anywhere I can check over here? I think it's like right down the middle. I'm not playing on the harder difficulties because I did want to just explore things and play a prolonged period, as I believe. Sorry, play a prolonged period. And as I was saying that, I started reading Ben's commentary. He took Buddhism to Sri Lanka, I believe. He took Buddhism very far. He took it... it's basically when Buddhism took flight and spread across the, at the time, known world. Because he sent... what are they called? Like, diplomats... not missionaries per se, but I guess missionaries. He sent them all the way up to, like, you know, Europe and everything as well. So yeah, pretty influential. They don't often get represented in games. I was happy to see them in Imperator Rome as well, than here. So it's pretty cool. Agrarian stars as well. Population growth should be. We really need to. So we had access to coffee up over here until a bunch of those independent peoples decided to rob us of it. We are close. I think we actually can establish our outpost here. Almost 220 influence needed, and then we'll be able to exploit the coffee up here, which should allow us to. We don't have it right yet. That'll give us food as well as well, coffee itself, of course, and that should allow Mohenjo-Daro over here to grow as well. We, by the way, actually acquired this settlement as well through fighting one of these independent factions, and I'm still. If anyone knows how to get rid of it or merge it to one of their existing cities, please let me know, because I don't actually want it. I don't want it. I don't think I can. Yeah, if anyone knows, let me know, because I would like this instead to belong to, you know, Harappa or Mohenjo-Daro or something. Anyway. Ooh, hey, hello. No, that's to link it to a different thing. What are we looking at here? We've got a couple of idle armies. This is our 2 war elephants and 1 spearman army. Gonna move you to the front against the Romans. I'll take 5 turns or so. Okay, fair enough. Coming from up top over here. We also have these guys. They were all runners previously, but we upgraded them all to be horsemen. That was available in this era. There's a tech that allows the merging of cities. Oh, okay, I knew I saw it somewhere, but I couldn't remember where. There it is. Thank you. He'd probably get like 5 viewers if he was on Twitch. Oh, we're asking why I don't use Twitch. Yeah, I don't use Twitch because I'm on YouTube. I'm a YouTuber. YouTube has been improving its live streaming capabilities. Funnily enough, I do have quite a few followers on like my Twitch account. My Twitch is party_elite. I think I've had to stream there like once before. because YouTube, this was like 3 years ago or something. But yeah, you know, I'm on YouTube. I like YouTube. YouTube sends out notifications. I want to encourage YouTube to be a Twitch competitor as well. You know, it's always better for consumers when there's competition. I say as I play a major Civ competitor, I suppose. Let's go ahead and move these horses up over here as well. I would like to... Man, it's like... I would love to claim this territory as well, but we just don't have the influence to do everything all at once. Obviously, that's the stopping factor. And I feel like getting the coffee over here is a bit more important than getting this nondescript territory with just a couple of horses up over there, you know? So, fair enough. But let's get ready for war, though. They've encroached on our territory just a little too much, so got to punish them for that. We have this war elephant up over here as well. Oh, man, it's kind of a useless unit. It's a very powerful unit to waste sitting up over here waiting for an outpost to be produced, you know? And it's 220. That means we've still got like 5 or something turns. So let's go ahead and bring this war elephant down here as well. And we'll recruit something else out of Mohenjo-Daro after these farmers' quarters are done, and we'll send some lowly unit over here instead, right? Sergio LP dropped in to say hello, heading out. Hello, have a nice day. Just came to say hello, dropped a like. Hope to catch you tomorrow. Well, thank you very much for dropping by, buddy. And yes, tomorrow, same time as always, we will be streaming Crusader Kings 3. I'll catch you then, man. And actually, yeah, folks, again, if you've been enjoying Humankind on the channel, if you've been enjoying this series, if you've been enjoying the live streams this year, please do not hesitate to let me know. Leave that like down below, whether you're watching live or you're watching the VOD instead. Whatever it might be, let me know. Leave a like. It really does help in the decision-making process on the channel, like what happens more or less, what I do, what I don't do, etc., etc. You who are familiar with the channel will know that already. Those of you who aren't familiar with the channel, if you like strategy gaming, if you like sim gaming, if you like management gaming, that's basically the key focus of this channel. We do a lot of tactical and strategic RPGs as well. So if you're into that kind of stuff, don't hesitate to subscribe. Coffee is life. I'm a tea person. Will this become the people stereotype? I don't follow Everon. I'm more of a tea person myself, but hey, coffee is what we got. Do you need to declare war on Romans to destroy the outpost, though? I don't know if I need to. I think if I destroy the outpost, we'll just get they'll get war desire against it. They'll have a grievance against us. So we're gonna try that out first. But war with the Egyptians is almost a certainty. New grievance available. Oh dear. What now? What now? You claimed a territory containing a natural wonder that I had discovered first. You want me... No. I can demand this of them. Okay. You claimed a territory... Yeah, okay. I'm gonna make this demand. I'm getting a little sick of your stuff here. Honey. You best stop. Listen. Stop it. Why did I unlock a era star as I clicked that? I was like, that's like the most nerve-wracking thing. What do we unlock over here? Looks like our agrarian star over here. All right, good stuff. Yeah, we definitely need a little bit more fame over here. Definitely a little bit more fame. Falling a little behind. 2010. It's so weird to read. I feel like cannibalism. Wait, hold on. Coffee is a beverage. Let's not get carried. Oh no, what's going on here? Coffee is. Oh, okay. I see. Because coffee is life. I understand that there are many people out there who rely on coffee. You should listen to this. Empire 5 has sent you an alliance proposal. Man, how many times do I have to count? Oh my god, 1,200 gold. No wonder they're not saying yes anymore. Alliance is simply not happening.
But not yet profitable.
Exactly.
I heard you.
Let's keep getting in my way and then expecting an alliance. That's not how this works, buddy. Up over here, these guys, we've been trying to chase after this world deed for a while over here. This competitive deed of landing on... Where'd it go? Of like set foot on an uninhabited continent. I've been trying to do that, but not had that luck yet. You know, this isn't technically uninhabited, so I guess we got to keep moving here. Oh, they move so slowly as well. And now that we're about to go to war, in some ways I regret sending these guys out. I could let's check this out. If I pop up over here. Okay, it will not let me step in. And it will not let me ransack. There's no valid target in range. Looks like I do have to go to war proper with the Romans to take this settlement. I have to worry about the post-Roman Empire? What do you mean, Saketh? What do you mean? Babylon player always has the never change culture trait. I wonder who he picks if the player chooses Babylon. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Head west for that uninhabited terrain. Well, we were trying that as well, but we ran out of navigable waters, right? Because this is like the end of our shallow waters, and we can only move in shallow waters at the moment. So I guess heading west, we'll have to wait a little while then, unless we can. Come on. Unless we can. Nope, there's no shallow water up here either. Huns took my coffee. Oh my god. Are you goddamn kidding me? Okay. Trying to figure out who I go to war with first. Romans will be easier to crush, and right now we don't really have the military might. I think the Romans would be easier to crush because we haven't been focusing on military, but that's going to change now. That's going to have to change now. All right, fair enough. Good catch. All right, let's keep you... I cannot go in there, right? Yes, let's keep you waiting over here. Wait for our reinforcements to arrive. Make sure we are ready for this war proper. Man, okay, well then there's no rush to build a unit over here to claim this territory. Oh dear, that's frustrating. In like the best possible way. That's frustrating as it should be, I suppose. What do we have over here? Definitely need more food out of the space. Now we've got coffee available over here as well because we've claimed this. But this belongs to whom? This belongs to nobody yet. So we can attach over here and get the coffee from here instead, which I think is not a terrible idea. 18 influence is not too bad. Mohenjo-daro, let's go ahead and add a couple of these quarters. Good stuff. It's pretty cheap as well to rush. You know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and rush at least one of them. You know what? Now I'm going to rush two of them. There. We've got the money for it. And this should help in a few different ways. But what do we build next? What do we build next? Let's see. At least it's not... At least food isn't like a scarce thing now. The god of rage and fire, there will be no strategy, only raw carnage upon those damn coffee-hungry Huns. Why didn't you claim it with the elephants? Neil, I did not have enough influence at the time. I in fact, still don't have enough influence to claim it with any unit. I need 220 influence to claim our next outpost. So, that's why. You have to worry about the kingdoms that come after the Romans. Oh. I mean, yeah, but we'll be progressing hopefully at the same time as well. Remember, this isn't civilization. You can move through ocean. You'll just get damaged. But Maxime, correct me if I'm wrong. These guys... Now, maybe these guys can last a little bit longer. We'll test it out. But the previous unit I had, the actual, like, seafaring unit I had, was going to be destroyed after one turn in deep waters. Is what I've seen, in fact. We lost a unit because of that. Willingly. I knew it was coming. But, so I don't think I can go into the deep water without losing those units within a turn. I don't think they just take damage. But let me know if I'm wrong. Maybe these guys are better. I do have a grievance, yes. And I have... thought I sent my demand. They haven't said anything yet. They haven't said anything about that demand yet, though. What's going on over here? Romans. So Great Barrier Reef, oppressing my people. Can I can make demands over here. Maybe I should. Oppressing my people. Your territory is under my cultural influence. What is... Oh, very interesting. Okay. Okay, that's cool. So, basically, what that is if we take a look at the spread of our culture, because our culture has spread through our influence, I imagine, is the controlling factor there. Because our culture has spread into their lands, we never owned this territory. But because our people live in their territories, I can use that as a grievance, being upset at the fact that they're oppressing my people, and then use that to build up, I guess, war desire and a theoretical casus belli and stuff. That's interesting. Okay, well, for now, I'm going to go ahead and push this demand over here. I got 4 turns. You know what? I'm going to give it a little bit more time so our reinforcements can arrive into the space, and then we'll go ahead and do that. All right, cool. What else have we got going on over here? To move you further, I suppose. There we go. I guess we're okay for now, at least. Is there anything new over here? Era star unlocked. Population in Harappa. Era star unlocked. Good stuff. We're actually very close to the next era. I don't know if we'll rush it, but we're close. All right, you know what? Let's go ahead and see If we can't build a farmer's quarters, perhaps. Stability and stuff is looking great up over here. So let's go ahead and get another farmer's quarters. We don't need a market quarter right now. Yeah, let's get another farmer's quarter over here. What's a good spot for you? Up over here. +2. Got the. I do like the idea of this hilltop farm. Just thinking about this. Let's pop it down over here. Sure, why not? Let's do that. We got the adjacency as well. That's all good. I think that's the turn. Order armies to make their moves. Making your way over. You got to make your way over as well. Oh, man. 5 turns is a long time to wait. But it's okay. We are recruiting reinforcements at the same time as well. Important for the new era. Which part? I mean, yeah, I know the next era has more culture choices. I kind of have in mind who I'm going to be next era, but we'll touch on that when we get there, rather than rush that conversation, because we find ourselves at an interesting crossroads, if you will. World deed locked. Which one now? This one, discover writing. Did we not? Did we really not do that at all? Or something else? Wonderful Gunung Mulu. It might be that one instead. Discover 100% of the world. Circumnavigate the world. Gotta get something. Gotta get something. We're falling behind on some of these. Build a railway line. I don't think we're gonna get to that anytime soon. Spread your cultural influence throughout an entire continent. I mean, I'm hoping that'll end up happening. What are we looking at, actually? Very close to this star over here. Excellent. This one's also very close. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Next science will be soon. Attitude changed. Empire 3 now feels differently about you. I wish this would actually tell me which Empire 3 is. These guys. I guess I'm not surprised. Stole my independent people. Well, did they decline my demand? I assume. And you can see over here, your army has the lost at sea status and will be destroyed the next turn. Which is why these guys... This is why I can't send them out exploring in deep water. It was mentioned earlier in chat. So that's why we've had issues going too far out. I have to, I think I have to wait until a later era, maybe? I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, I could try and push down to here, but same thing. There's no shallow water nearby. I could check out if there's something available down over there, actually. So sure, why don't we do that? Why don't we do that? Spindle, how's it going, buddy? Hope you're having a good Sunday. Glad you can make it today. Keep sending you over this way. Because apart from just setting foot on uninhabited continents, I do want to explore the rest of the world as well. These guys are done. I mean, let's go ahead and move you up to here in preparation. Go ahead and recruit more. We don't just want war elephants. I know. A ridiculous thought. But no, we don't just want war elephants. We do want to have melee soldiers as well. War elephants are ranged units. By the way, because we established our fortress, it's not called a fortress, it's called a garrison. Because we established our garrison up over here, we're able to spawn units here instead, which we will be doing for this war against the Romans. And eventually we'll want to probably build another one down over here somewhere for quicker reinforcements against the Egyptians and then later the Huns as well. This is actually a good central point to establish a garrison, I think. Maybe a little bit up over here on the high ground as well. I don't know. We'll sort that out maybe after the war with the Huns. I think you should try and keep your concern in the old continent for now. Yeah, we just have one ship going in either direction, but apart from that, yes, definitely should stay focused. It's always attrition in the deep sea parts. Later airships can just take multiple turns of attrition. Yeah, exactly, Spindle. I just figured that, yeah, that's why. Because earlier in chat it was mentioned that I can go into deep water without worrying about anything other than a little bit of damage, but it is in fact, at this era, with these units, complete death at the moment. Julius, how's it going? How's it going? I'm glad you could join us. Urgent affairs. Let's see. Fate of the free cities. The world, as it ever was, is divided into the rulers and the ruled. Great sprawling empires and proud independent cities. Your struggle is with other empires, but you should not forget the part these free cities play. Listen, these free cities have been my real struggle. They all established in my territories before the other empires started doing it. What are our options over here? I don't have a civics point available, but our options are either mercenary armies to reduce the cost of hiring armies, or an assimilated peoples to reduce the cost of assimilation. I probably might go with assimilation when the time comes. Again, we don't actually have a civics point. Oh, damn. I'm actually very, I'm getting a little concerned about the Huns. This was an independent people, which is why I came up over here to, like, be like, yeah, we're building good relations with these guys. I mean, not anymore, we're not, but goddamn, okay. Okay. Don't like that. Don't like that. What do we got going on? You've got to come through. Let's keep moving. Let's go. Gonna go up that way. Fair enough. I'm assuming that's the faster route. Now, again, taking out independent people itself is not necessarily concerning, but the stronger they grow, the more concerned I get. We are... What are we? Which one is... Why is this not giving me the highlighted information? I want to know which way I'm leaning. Because I'm not... democratic government or theocracy. Couldn't tell you. Where are my tooltips? I believe if I do this, actually. Nope, still won't tell me. Yeah, still won't tell me what these stand for. Great. Well, that's helpful. Era star unlocked, population gain, good stuff. I mean, we're almost ready for the next era, but again, it's like, do we want to rush it? We'll know about rushing it, obviously. It's not like Civ where your borders grow as your population does. This is not like Civ where that happens. No, correct. You claim territories, and you can see like these lines, and the dotted lines as well. The world is pre-divided into existing territories. You claim those territories, and then you can build your quarters and stuff within those territories as you see fit or as you desire. But no, it is not tied to your population. Correct. All right, these guys are over here. Oh man, we can actually take this 2-stack out. But our war is not with the previously known as Egyptians right now. Go ahead and scoop these guys together. Let's go ahead and get another set of swordsmen over here, I think. That should be good enough to take out the Romans. A couple elephants, some swords. Yeah, we should be good. Got these guys coming down as well. Got some spears up in here too. Let's go. Where are you? You're up over here. All right, cool. Bring you over as well. All right, cool. It's gonna take some time for our reinforcing armies to arrive over here. You know, I mean, I'm gonna have to come down over here eventually. I'm like stacking all my armies up over here rather pointlessly. Here's what I'm gonna do actually. Let's go ahead and establish a garrison. Where? Like down over here. We can walk through Hunnic territory because we're allied. So we can walk through this territory and attack down over here relatively easily, which is what I'm setting up for. But I also want to set up for our war against Egypt and our war against the Huns. All this talk of war, just because they're stealing my territory. This is not high ground. No, it is not. In fact, it is low ground. That would not be an ideal spot to place it. This is a little too far from the frontiers, I would say. I guess we could nestle it over here. It is in the low ground, but it's also protected from the by the mountains over here, because it's impassable terrain. Bah! This like little like bit that sticks out and belongs to the Egyptians is unfortunate, but eventually it'll belong to us. So sure, why not? Jeffrey Nelson, good morning, everyone. I can't stay, but wanted to say happy holidays and happy New Year, and to you as well. Thanks for dropping by. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. Thanks for coming in. Can we attach anything over here? Which outpost? This outpost. Is there any value to it? Not particularly. No rush. No rush. All right, cool. You guys... Don't tell me you're just going to stay in my way, by the way. That would be very, very unfortunate. They can still pull back over there, so we're going to go ahead and just nudge up over here, stop them from coming up this way, and hopefully force them back so we're able to move freely. These guys over here, they have no population. Okay. And their stability is way too low, so we can't build any quarters. I keep forgetting what the game actually calls them because it used to be called unique quarters, at least at first. Go ahead and work on this. Keep them busy. Keep them busy. I'm doing well, it's Taylor. How about yourself? How about yourself? Get these guys moving. That's the turn. This game looks so good. Can't wait to sink thousands of hours into it. Yeah, basically. More or less how I feel about it as well. I've been thinking about this ever since the last stream last week. I was just like, oh man, I can't wait to get back and play. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to play too much of this OpenDev end of the year stuff taking over, writing thousands of words in the form of scripts and whatnot. So I haven't been able to play as much as I wanted to. And OpenDev ends tomorrow, I guess, right? Tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern time, I believe. So a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. Destroyed by consecutive turns spent in deep water, as opposed to, what about the previous? Nah, it always says consecutive turns. It always says it's consecutive turns. Fair enough. In that case, what shall we get ourselves here? Craftsmanship gives us the charcoal kiln. Okay, we've got rhetoric over here. We've got war summons. I should consider the next era as well, because we're just about to reach it. Imperial power gives us customs farm, +5 money generated from ongoing trade. That's not bad. But also commons quarter, extra influence and extra stability per adjacent district. That's pretty neat. And we can also relocate our capital with this. Okay. Okay. What if we... You know what? I'm tempted. Oh, but getting a research quarter and stuff is probably not a bad idea either, just to get our science going faster. +1 science per population. Research quarters. Okay, fine. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go philosophy first, and then we're going to go for imperial power and prepare ourselves for war summons. Imperial power also gives us feudalism. Create a city with a small package of infrastructures already built. Interesting. Interesting. All right, cool. And if we take a look at the fame situation. Oh. Nah, I'm okay. I don't need to pick a thing yet. We're ready for the next era. But that's not what I want to do right now. I want to take a look at 2 more researches in this era. Will get us another star here, which is what I'm kind of focused on right now. It wouldn't be a bad idea. The next bit of the next star from influence feels kind of far away, doesn't it? Feels kind of far away. Civics point gain. All right, we can take a look at that as well. And population gain at Harappa. I'm wondering if I want to jump to the next culture. So let's have this conversation really quickly. My hope is to eventually go with the Mughals in the next era, not the one we have to go into now. Now, to transition from the Mauryans to the Mughals is interesting because the Mughals are Timurid, like a dynasty of the Timurids, and the Timurids are a blend of Turco-Mongol Persians. So the Mongols make the most sense because the Mongols eventually blended with other Turkic like cultures and Persian culture and became the Timurids, but they were primarily Mongol, and then the Timurids became the Mughals. So that's what I'm thinking right now. The other option is Khmer, because Khmer was a part of Greater India, the Greater India region. So the influence of the Indian peoples, if you will, spread to Southeast Asia rather significantly. And Khmer was one of those people. However, Khmer wouldn't eventually become the Mughals we want to be. That would be the Mongols, technically. This is what I was touching on earlier when I was like, it's kind of interesting to try and figure out how we do that transition. The other option is to simply transcend, stay as the Mauryans, but I don't think we'll do that. I think we'll switch to the Mongols, which is why the thumbnail of today's episode is also the Mongols. That's what I'm thinking. But first, I do want to get a couple more scientists star. Like, I want to get this final scientist star over here, and maybe we can get that aesthete star as well. Because again, we get extra fame for accomplishing this one. It'll take some time. It will take some time, but I think we can be patient about it. I also think it's time to go to war with the Assyrians. Like, how long are we gonna wait? Right? How long are we gonna wait? Got these guys over here. Can we travel through? No, we cannot travel through Egyptian territory. But we are able to come in and down over here from this side. Let's go ahead and upgrade all of these guys. Upgrade all of you. Right, and what we can do is, because we've got our outpost over here already, we can go out to sea over here. Alright, fair enough. So let's go ahead and merge you guys together. come down over here. We'll have to take to sea, make landfall over here, and then move towards Dur Sarukin. And then we'll kind of like apply pressure up over here and down over here at the same time. I think that's the way to do it. Khmer sounds interesting just because every YouTuber is going either for Rome or Mongolia. Yeah, that's always a part of the decision-making factor, isn't it? But I'm trying to, basically, going into today's session, I had a question in mind of how plausible, or how does one go about recreating historical cultural shifts? Is like what kind of decision-making is possible in... Sorry, one sec over here. +3 food on harbor. Might be a good idea to build some harbors and get some more food out over here. Well, for now, why don't we build another farmer's quarters, actually. Establish it up top over here. -1. I don't want to reduce production. Get the +2 from there. Get the +1 to that. Sure, I guess I'll do that. Sure. So yeah, like, because of the 10 cultures per era, there are going to be some gaps naturally. So I'm like, okay, well, will it be possible to recreate some of the important nations or civilizations or whatever of the world? And if so, how? What decisions need to be here? Are we still good? I got a chat disconnected message for like a split second there, but are we still good? Are we still good? Go chat. If y'all can hear. Cool. It's Taylor coming through with a super chat. We good? All right, cool. Cool. We're back and it wobbles. I can hear an error occurred screen. Oh no. I have to refresh to fix the stream. Still a touch and go. Quality drop. Playback error in mid-sentence. It's back. All right, cool. Yeah, just hit refresh one more time, because it's telling me I got an excellent connection and all that. So hopefully we're all good. All right, cool, wonderful. Yeah, thanks YouTube. Honestly, sad YouTube noises. Honestly, jeez. Anyway, so I don't know if you guys caught it, but the Huns have taken sus over here, which is truly sus behavior. We also came across the Axumites over here, and we've made a luxury trade agreement with them. We also came across the Axumites over here, and we've made a lag. Sad. I hear you. I see you. Huzzah! All right. Okay. Think we're doing okay. Let me know, folks. Let me know. I'm going to keep an eye on chat because one of those days where things are just crapping out. It's not my internet. It was my internet 4 or 5 weeks ago, whenever it was now, but that's been sorted. Seems to be YouTube struggling with picking on me, I suppose. I'm party elite and I'm happy. All right, what do we got? Speak other languages. Should we force all administrators across the land to speak the common tongue? Ian 10. Really liked your Planet Zoo series. Just came by to say keep up the good work. Well, thank you very much. I'm glad to hear that. Civ 7. This is so much more than just a civilization game. It's so much more than just a civilization game. Do this to me. And we're back? Maybe? Maybe. Y'all can hear me? Back? Yeah. Hello. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Y'all can see my screen. Are we back? Y'all can hear me? Back? Yeah. Hello. Did I pay my protection fee to the YouTube family? No, I guess it's been a while, hasn't it? I thought they take a cut every time anything comes through. Yeah, it's just my luck. I don't know why. Different people have different troubles. I know a couple weeks ago I knew one other YouTuber who was having regular struggles in November. So far, so good. All right, all right, all right. All right. They just break your streaming legs? Yeah, apparently. All right, cool. I think we're back. Oh god, I hope we're back. All right, let's not jinx it. Let's get to it. Again, my apologies, folks. It's frustrating. It is frustrating. But hopefully we're back up and running here. So I don't know if you saw this, but hopefully we're back up and running here. So I don't know if you saw this, but the language of bureaucracy event just happened. We're in the same turn still. With multiple cultures and peoples, the empire find itself linguistically fragmented. Some in far-flung regions complain that their concerns and grievances cannot be fully understood by their distant masters. Administration from the capital is difficult when some regions speak other languages. Should we force all administrators across the land to speak the common tongue? All right, okay. Force will cost us a little bit of money. Instruction will cost, but for prosperity, regional administrators must learn the mother tongue. Gives us prosperous on 3 cities. Gives us... Okay, so does that give us plus 10 per turn for 10 turns? Or does that give us plus 30 per turn for 10 turns? Because it says prosperous on 3 cities, right? Tapan Desai coming through, becoming our latest member. A warm welcome to our new knight. Tapan Desai, thank you very much for that. As always, it's great to see that kind of thing, and it's great to see that kind of support for the channel. I appreciate it greatly. Thank you very much. Sorry if I sound hesitant with my saying thanks. It's because I'm just like also looking at chat to make sure the stream's still working. All right, so we can either force our... by the way, I saw one of y'all mention crappy Toronto internet. It could be crappy Toronto internet, 100%. I have zero doubts that is a possibility. Thanks, Rogers. Yield is our other option. It might be difficult, but we should respect regional languages. We don't have... It doesn't give us any... well, I guess this will shift us to shift our geopolitical access towards a more world view, I suppose. Sakith, yes, I did. I mentioned it from It's Taylor earlier, the big super chat. Yes, I did. The message, in case y'all missed it, alongside that super chat was, hey, party, make sure you don't overextend yourself. Take some you time. Happy holidays. And I did say thank you very much, It's Taylor. Hopefully you caught that. If not, then feel free to yell at me. We invent our own language. We get smart. Oh my god, Jade of Arc coming through with a super chat as well. Thank you very much, Jade of Arc, a constant supporter with these super chats. It's like, oh man, wow. Merry Christmas and a good start into the new year. Stay safe, and thank you for helping me stay sane this past year. The enthusiasm and enjoyment you put into the games you play really helps to keep a positive attitude and makes them a joy to watch. Thank you very much, Jade of Arc, for those kind words, and for the super chat. Again, it really helps the channel. It really helps the streams. Wow. Thank y'all. I mean, geez. And you know, I'm really glad to hear the attitude and the positive vibes as well. I often do get a lot of I get a lot of flack for it, because I'm always cautiously optimistic about a game that's coming up until it releases. When it releases, I'll review it properly. I like to be excited. I like to have fun. I like to have a good time. I like to be pumped and looking forward to what's coming up. So I'm glad to see that resonates. I'm glad to see people enjoy that, because yeah, it's good to be happy, right? It's good to be excited. Just as I am for Humankind. I'm so pumped. And then obviously when it releases, you can expect coverage. You can expect more critical coverage as well. But right now I'm liking what I'm seeing. Obviously it's got its like issues here and there as well. It's got like some things that need tweaking. We've seen some comments about what's overpowered and stuff like that. So yeah. But anyway, thank you. It strikes a chord, eh? In 2 months it'll be on 1-year anniversary of watching your channel. Oh, wild, man. It's coming up. Party of the Elite variety. How often do you do these civilization changes? And is there any negatives to jumping from like Aztec to English? Okay, so basically, well, first of all, let me really quickly address this, and I'll address that question of yours. Oh wow, I didn't realize invent was actually an option here. A new language created from all our empire's cultures will be expensive but inspiring. Ooh, okay, we'd lose 50 gold, but we'd be a lot more scientifically progressive. All right, you know what? I think I actually like that. I think I actually like that. Let's go ahead with invent. And we've been our social axis has been on progress for a while, so I quite like that. Let's go with invent. Now, the culture switching happens every time you acquire the number of era stars, the prerequisite number of era stars in the era you're in. When that happens, you move on to the next era, and when you move on to the next era, you choose either an appropriate culture from that era, or you choose to transcend as your current culture. If you choose to transcend as your current culture, you are given other benefits that will help you gain more fame. Because again, winning happens by being the most famous culture at the end of it all, not, traditional means, so to speak. There are 6 eras. So as you go through those 6 eras, you pick the different cultures. So that's how many times you pick a different culture. And only one of each culture can exist. One of each culture can exist in the world. So you have to be the first to get there if you have certain targets you're hoping to hit. So we are able to pick our next culture right now, but I just want to get 2 more bits of research done in this era before we move on, because then at least we can get this over here. Now, I don't know. I don't think we'll be able to get the aesthete star as well, but that'd be nice because again, because it's our cultural specialization, we'd be getting a nice, healthy fame reward from that. So I would like to do that before we move on to the next era. Looks like we're running smooth over here, so let's go ahead and yes. Remind me later. Remind me later. So let's go ahead and accelerate. So glad I caught your stream. Well, I'm glad you caught the stream as well. It's Taylor. Always cool to see familiar faces and names from like the comments in the streams and whatnot gather together. Again, this one's way off schedule as well. I haven't done. This is my first and only, I think, weekend stream of 2020. Otherwise, it's all been weekday streams. And actually, folks, over the next couple of days, either in a video form or in the Discord or on Twitter or somewhere, I'm going to be throwing out some questions for y'all. Just to get a feel for how y'all feel about how this year was on the channel. We did a couple things very differently. All of our kind of Let's Plays became long plays, if you will, which I quite like. I like being attached to stories and whatnot. But beyond that as well, we did streaming. We did quite a bit of streaming. Took a different approach to streaming this year than we did last year. So I'd love to hear, people's thoughts and all that kind of stuff. So I'll be throwing some questions out across the various, platforms on which this community lives. Take you about 12 turns to get the athlete star. Negatives of advancing from vastly different cultures. I think I haven't had the chance to kind of like study it yet, but I think the negative would be having a non-cohesive transition. So, for example, if your current culture is focused on X, let's say military might, but then your next culture transition. So, for example, if your current culture is focused on X, let's say military might, but then your next culture is militarily the weakest compared to all the other competitive cultures, then you kind of have a misstep. I'm just theorizing here. That's not necessarily the case. I'm just theorizing here. But I imagine that would be the real kind of negative, I suppose. 12 turns. What about Planet Zoo? Episode 100 was on a Saturday. Was episode 100 in 2020? Oh my god, I guess it must have been. Right, of course it must have been. Okay, so this is the second weekend live stream in 2020. Jalapeno Gamer, hey party, you've inspired me to do something I've been putting off for a while. Won't go into deets, but I wanted to say thanks, man. Well, I'm glad to hear it, and I hope whatever it is works out wonderfully for you. And I hope that message came through and that YouTube wasn't acting up as I wished you the best for whatever it is you've got planned. The culture shifts allow you to play reactively. How do you mean reactively? Go ahead and pick our next. Shore up weaknesses from previous eras by pivoting. Yeah, that's probably like. So what I really like about it, I think we're gonna do craftsmanship and rhetoric. I know I said we're gonna go to imperial power, but we need those two researches before we move forward, and these will take 6 turns. Shaving off a couple of turns, right? So let's do craftsmanship, rhetoric, and then imperial power, and then we can have like war summons and feudalism, and we can move forward. What I really like about this whole cultural angle of it is historically there are peoples, there are nations that exist to date that really relied on sort of cultural blending. As time went on, they relied on taking the best of the cultures in the region and integrating them with the pre-existing culture of the region and moving forward. These like melting pot societies, right? They've gone on for longer. We often refer to like America, like the United States, as a melting pot, Canada as a mosaic. This has been happening, you know, for centuries, millennia even, where we have this cultural blending and cultural evolution to make sure you know, constantly pivot and evolve as the world needs you to. So that's another reason why I really like this angle that Humankind takes, because it's very reminiscent of that aspect. Not always the best parts, correct? Not always the best parts, but typically, typically. Best, I guess when I say best, I mean most beneficial. The parts that would give you what you need, as opposed to, you know, not. Not. Oh, sorry, Sakith, I don't understand your question. Yeah, Canada typically is referred to as a mosaic, whereas the U.S. is typically referred to as a melting pot. It's a little different in terms of how it works, I guess, is the quick way to say it. We need 11 regions for this star, right? We can get 10 over here by attaching this, because, let's see, where'd you go? Why does this keep shifting every time? This is attaching territories to cities. Yeah, so if we attach this one, we'd get to 10. What would be our number 11? I guess it would be this one, eh? I think it's time for this war sooner rather than later. Let's go ahead and attach this, though, because we can. Let's do it. If I'm not mistaken, that should take us to... where are we? 10. Yeah, it keeps moving every time. That takes us to 10. Okay, good. And then we'll do Rome. They've actually turned this into a full-fledged city, haven't they? Yeah, they have. All right, fair enough. I'll have to put it under siege and stuff, I think. Don't know if it's got walls. Doesn't look like walls yet. This is a Roman army, so they see us coming. They know what's happening. They know what's happening. Well, we're going to get into position over here pretty quickly, and then we can rush them. Once we hit land, we can rush them pretty fast. That'll be good. All right, good stuff. Good stuff. Would you suggest this game to an Endless Legends player? The game well, so it is by the same developers, so there are a lot of overlaps in terms of functions and things like that. Absolutely. If you're a fan of 4X games, if you're a fan of the Civilization series, if you like Endless Legends as well, I would say yes. I mean, it's early to recommend. This game is still not out yet, so this is not a review, but I'm enjoying it. I enjoy how it's changing things up, so I would say yes. I would say yes. What do we want to do over here? This is Harappa, right? So we've already established our citadel, frontier. What's it called? Garrison up over here, so we can start recruiting units down over here. Let's actually do that. Let's go ahead and get ourselves some swordsmen down over here, perhaps. It takes 2 turns for the Samnaya, which is why I'm like hesitant, because we want to get into war mode right now, right? Well, what I can do actually is I can go ahead and just pay. We got money. I can go ahead and pay for the war elephants. We can go ahead and recruit a couple of these soldiers as well, and then we can rush down this way. And that way, Assur, Dur, Sarukin, and Roma will all be sort of attacked basically at once. Is it very different from Civ? I would say yes. I would say, and I'm guilty of this as well. I often compare it to Civilization. I would say that's doing the game a disservice, because it does go way above and beyond what Civilization has accomplished. Have I conquered any cities yet? Technically, yes. Ganeriwala over here was a conquered city from an independent people, but this will be our first conquered empire city. So it's a little different. It's a little different. Jazzy B, you made it. Good after. I'm not going to try, but good whatever it is to you. Pompeii is a great example of the Roman mosaic floors. Oh, you're talking about mosaics now. Okay, gotcha. Mosaics, yeah. I mean, mosaics, I think, aren't mosaics like traditionally considered to be a Greek style of art? Like ancient Greek? Correct me if I'm wrong. 6 idle armies. All right, listen, they'll get to it soon enough. Don't worry. Harappa, let's go ahead and recruit one more. Can I just click over here? It'd be nice if you could click over here to just loop up your last construction, but that's just minor UX stuff, not a big deal. More idle armies. These guys, ooh, the Arverni are down over here. Hopefully this is shallow water. Yeah, this has got to be shallow water. We'll just wait until the Huns take them out, I suppose. We got more idle armies. These guys are looping down this way. Oh. They've actually claimed... Oh, of course they've claimed this territory. So we can't actually make landfall until we declare war. We don't have enough war desire to declare war. Hang on a second. Hang on a second.
Listen very carefully. I have a proposal.
Okay, as always, I'm going to counter their proposal. You are pressing my people. I'm going to make a demand out of that.
Give me something more, like money.
And what of it?
And okay, looks like
I'm not interested.
he ignored my my warning about the crisis. So I could declare a surprise war, but this will give me the traitor badge. While you have this badge, your opponents lose more war desire when you ransack or bombard their buildings, based on the level of the badge. That doesn't sound like a problem for me.
We will meet your demands.
You're one of the good ones. Thank you.
I did finish the Zeus statue. Yes, I did. It's Taylor. Yes, I did. By the way, folks, is the stream still running okay? Because it's looking fine on my end, but I'm also seeing like the live like graph of like viewers is like violently shifting up and down. So just want to check to make sure we're still doing all right. Just want to make sure we're still doing all right. So okay, I can declare a surprise war. Oh, hang on. They just gave me this territory down over here. What? Yeah, they just straight up gave me this this outpost over here. Oh, wild. Okay, I didn't expect that to actually work. I didn't expect that to actually work. But okay, still, the border gore obviously is unacceptable. And they still have Roma up over here, so, you know, that's just unacceptable as well. So all good, all good. I mean, they can try and hope for peace, but it's not coming. These stacks are a little too big to stack together. Not a problem. Let's go ahead and move you up to here. So we're in position for battle up over here. Next turn, we'll be able to move these guys down as we finish the recruitment over there. Good stuff. Idle armies. I mean, these guys, I guess we should bring them back to home. No real point staying out over here. These guys can't move yet. We'll declare that war, and then we can move in towards Dur Sarukin. Up over here, you're waiting. One more turn, I think. One more turn for you. One more turn for you. I keep forgetting to say wait. One more turn for you. All right, cool. Some units still moving. All right, good stuff. They agreed to your demands to avoid war. Those fools. They don't know that war is still coming. There's a major issue. There's a dislike. It skips sound from time to time, but overall fine right now. All right, thanks for the heads up. All right, cool. Again, I apologize for the technical difficulties today, folks. I was really hoping for a nice, smooth stream to do something a little different this weekend, but c'est la vie, I suppose, as they say. The current UI doesn't really succeed in informing you about the results of diplomatic events as seen here. Yes, I concur. There is still a lot of work to be done with regards to communicating these important like moments in a couple of different ways, and there are a couple of things that definitely need improving. Overall, visually, aesthetically, I like the user interface, I like the user experience, but from a functionality perspective, there's definitely room for improvement. Definitely room for improvement, including things like these notifications could be a little... I'm not going to get into that right now. This isn't a feedback session. That's for later. All right, let's go ahead and move you guys. I don't really need more elephants up over here. This thing's going to get taken care of pretty immediately. Let's go ahead and shift these guys down over here. This is a nice, decent-sized stack. I'm just 3 soldiers. I don't know if it'll be enough to take out their capital. It looks like it will be. Start making our moves over here. And I actually have the opportunity to use this influence bomb as well. Again, immediately converts a territory to a cultural influence at no cost. We're going to start conquering. We might as well, right? Influence bomb down over here. Cannot be done on your own empire. Well, this isn't my own empire. Hang on. What if I drop it down over here, I suppose? Let's try it. Influence bomb down over here. Territory is dominated by you. Like, this isn't my territory, and yet it said that I can't do it over here. So that was a little confusing. It's things like that. There's like, sometimes there's no clarity. Maxime, yeah, that's basically it. Give us this territory, we invade. Okay, take it. Oh, well, we're invading anyway. I mean, they didn't listen to our original demand about Roma. right? So we're still invading with regards to that. A battle is underway. Oh my god, I didn't expect you guys to take to the water. Get away from here. Retreat. The Arverni at sea. We okay up over here? It's gonna be interesting trying to cross that then. Alone. Yeah, our culture is dominating. Yeah. Must be a little easy to do, I suppose. I think it's time for war. It'll take these guys a couple turns to get down here. I mean, I guess I could be patient. All right. What's one more turn in the grand scheme of things, right? What's one more turn? Not the end of the world. There we go. Some idle cities over here. Let's go ahead and establish a feast up over here. Sure. Down over here at Harappa, we might as well... Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and get the parade going. Should have done that sooner to give us the extra experience on newly created units. Should have done that sooner. Or, actually, you know what? I believe if I establish a couple more districts... oh god, 5 more districts. Alright, let's see. What districts can we make here? Some farmers' quarters, some market quarters, some makers' quarters, research quarters. Let's do that. Let's do that. Why don't we? I don't think I have any adjacency bonuses. Oh, I do, actually. It'll hurt our production. I don't want to get rid of food completely over there. Let's see. Establishing up over here is good. We got the adjacency bonus from that. Alright, sure. Let's go ahead and establish a research quarter up over here. Why not? Why not? Can I build another wonder? Not yet. Where is the screen? Yeah, show unclaimed wonders. 425 influence is required to build the next wonder. And it does look like all the wonders of this era, at least, have been claimed already. So we won't be able to do that. Our statue of Zeus, by the way, is over here. Some of y'all were asking earlier if we managed to complete it. We did indeed. Unadministered. There is no administrator assigned to your city, meaning the production is diminished. If there is an available administrator in your resources banner, to left-click to assign it. Oh, up there. Otherwise, unlock more of them through technologies or civics. Understood. I should probably... Yeah, go for it. Why not? Why not? What to do over here, though? What? Again, not really... I wouldn't have necessarily built this city, but we got it from our... from the independent people in the area, which is why I just got to figure out what to do with it, really. I suppose we have some rivers in the area. We can get +2 food on rivers. Let's keep it busy. I wish there were more wonders. Yes, me too. Me too. What era am I in? I'm in the classical era. I always, even as a kid, even as a child, I loved wonders of the world in Civilization. Always. I just thought they were so cool. And so I always want more wonders. I like that this game does natural wonders of the world, but I wish we had more... Why is my mouse stuck? What is this? What is this fresh hell? There we go. I wish there were more wonders as well. I can always wish for more wonders. 2 more turns. We'll have our science star. Excellent. Population gain across 3 different places. Excellent. Era star unlocked. Excellent. Not that we need it. World deed locked. That's unfortunate. New grievance available against who? The Huns. Annexed the city of an independent people that I was a patron of. Man, why you gotta do this? There's this one as well. This one's got 4 turns left. I don't care about this one as much as I care about this one here. These Huns, man. A crisis diffusal proposal. Really not in a position to go to war with the Huns, am I? They're not necessarily strong. I'm just ready to go to war with the Romans instead. We'll take this territory later on. That's fine. Fine, I will accept your diffusal. I don't know why I pushed it. Ease, how's it going, buddy? Glad you can make it. How's it going? Just stopping by briefly to say hi. Well, hi right back at you. Right back at you, man. Hope you're having a good weekend. Get a lot of painting and stuff done, or not really? I think we're good. One more turn, because these guys are still moving, right? These guys are still moving. Yeah. 2 turn. All right, cool. We're almost ready. We're almost there. Just skip your turns. Skip your turns. Let's go. Let's go. Move you up over here. No, not quite yet. Pull you guys down over here. Let's go. Hurry it up. Hurry it up. No. Hurry it up. There we go. Who else? Skip your turn. I think, yeah, next turn we'll go to war. You know, these guys haven't been healing because they've been in enemy territory for so long, which was kind of silly of me. But it's okay. We've got reinforcements up over there. We'll be fine. You can see the relative military strength of another civilization in the diplomatic screen under Opinion Tooltip. All right, let's see. Under the Opinion Tooltip, we're ally, we're less powerful than you. Okay, so they're weaker than us. Current superiority weaker. All right, cool. In fact, let's take a look, in that case, at the... These aren't the Romans, these are the Babylonians. Take a look at the Romans as well. There we go. They are weaker. Cool. Yeah, this shouldn't be a problem. I expect it won't be a problem. Population gain, good stuff. Like, Harappa's been growing, like, non-stop, basically. Like, non-stop. What's the deal down over here? We're good? I think it's wartime, folks. Because I think... Are you serious? One more turn? Well, it's okay. We can wait that long. I can be that patient. Not for peace, but I mean for my unit to move into position. A new teaching for our religion over here. So our first level tenet is Steel Not. That was to give us stability for territories that are under our religion's influence. Our next level, let's figure out what we want to do for our tier 2 tenet. Looks a lot like Civilization. Yeah, it's got similarities to Civilization for sure in the core kind of design principles, but it does do a lot of things very differently. For example, you don't pick as a country to play as, the way your civics and your buffs and debuffs are determined are completely different. It is very different from Civilization, and that comparison is definitely something they're going to have to try and shake as they get ready to release this game. Haldor, how's it going, man? Greetings. Hope you're having a wonderful holiday season and looking forward to a new year, man. Glad you can make it today. When can you play this game, Jacob? So early access, this OpenDev ends tomorrow, so there's no point, I would say, pre-ordering it now for that. But the game itself will be releasing on the 22nd of April. So pretty early on next year. Be sure to build holy sites when you can. Each tenant lets you build an extra. Yes, I really should do that. But we already dominate the religious landscape as well. Like if I show you really quickly over here, that's us. That's all us. And you can see our followers in Roma, our followers down in Dur Sarukin, in Asur, in Nesa. Like we've got followers around the continent at least. So we can undertake pilgrimage. What am I even saying? Pilgrimage. Gives us +1 influence per state religion follower on holy sites. Okay. +5 faith. Okay. Reject luxury. +1 industry per state religion follower on holy sites. Okay. Bear not false witness. +1 science. I like that. April 22nd is your birthday. Well, sounds like an ideal birthday gift, Haldor, if you're into this kind of game. BM, how's it going, man? Glad you can make it. Having a good day, I hope. Give alms, +1 money per state religion follower on holy sites. Raise monuments, +1 stability per state religion. Okay. And observe fast, +1 food. I'm liking bear not false witness. The workings of the universe can only be discovered through truthful testimony, regardless of providence. I like that a lot. But what do you mean by a... Okay, so we have a holy site up over here. And it says +1 science per state religion follower on holy sites. Now, does that mean we have 22 followers in Harappa, so we get +22 science because we've got the obelisk of the gods over here? That's my understanding of it. Just woke up, so far so good. Sounds good, buddy. Yeah, this is the earliest I've woken up on a weekend in a long time. Mind to save some Steam gift cards for it? Yeah, sounds good. I mean, I'm liking it a lot. Pilgrimage would be nice to claim wonders. That's a good point. Maxime. I do like that. That was the other one I was thinking about. Because, again, if we want to try and stick to regional accuracy, I suppose, pilgrimage sites are definitely a thing in the Indian subcontinent across all of the many religions that reside in the space, considering modern day. There are sites of pilgrimage for Sikhs, Hindus, Buddhists, Jains, Muslims, obviously, like the big one, Jews, Christians, yeah. I mean, I know these same religions are spread across the world. I'm just looking for an excuse to pick one over the other. You know what I mean? Yeah, sure. Why not? +1 stability per state religion follower on holy sites. All right, so let me see this. We are... Oh, stability. That's not influence. That's stability. So So no, this won't help with actually raising monuments. Yeah, so it says I have 35 followers, yes, but it says specifically on, what's the terminology? On holy sites, which tells me like this, for example, because there's a holy site attached to Harappa, those 22 followers attach. Pilgrimage? What do y'all think? Chat, let me know what you think. I will have a quick sip of water. Y'all let me know in chat. Do we go with bear not false witness or raise monuments? The reason why I'm thinking bear not false witness is because it'll allow us to research faster, to get ahead of our enemies, and allow us to claim more fame as we move into the later eras. That's why I'm thinking bear not false witness. Oh, sorry, y'all were saying pilgrimage. My apologies. I was thinking monuments. My bad. That's why I need that drink of water. Okay, undertake pilgrimage. Don't we bear not false witness for the pun value alone? Oh, dear Lord. Sorry, pilgrimage. +1 influence per state. Okay, you know what? I think undertake pilgrimage then. Sure. Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily, again, if you're familiar with the channel, but I don't necessarily go for what's, OP or ideal for min-max. I totally understand those that do, but I try to, like, put myself in, like, well, let's try stuff out. Let's try and recreate history or roleplay or what have you. I'd be cool with undertake pilgrimage. So, all right, let's see to make sure this works. So what should happen is this +50 should become +72, right, because of the 22 followers. So, plus this is a good way for us to test. More influence will help in more ways as well. It'll also allow us to get more wonders. Each wonder gives us 100 fame. So there's definitely value to that as well. Ben, sorry, what? Oh, the not min-maxing approach and whatnot. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, it's just, I think it's like more fun that way, because otherwise it's just math, and I enjoy math, but when I'm doing math, I'm doing math, right? Sure, yeah, I think pilgrimage is most in character. Also, I mean, let's be honest, no matter which tenet we pick, we are always going to be the superior faith, because everyone else is busy with polytheism. We're here with partytheism. So really, we're always winning. Undertake pilgrimage. Yes. All right, cool. Choose this tenet. Done. It is locked. Nobody else can have it. It is ours. We're the only tier 2 religion. Excellent. And hang on. Wait, hold on. What? That math doesn't add up. Like, at all, right? Like, whether you take 22 followers or 35 followers, that change doesn't add up. Am I misremembering what the number was? Second, there is actually no date. There's no time given to progress. It's just turns. What is that? What? What? I don't understand. What did I... All right, we're all surprised. Okay, so it's not just me. It's not just I that missed something. All right, cool. Cool. I'll take it. I'm not complaining. I'll take it. That makes things a lot cheaper and easier to do. We're up. Oh, there's nothing to attach. Cool. Okay. Well, as soon as more things become available. Weren't we at 50? Didn't I just say that 72 is what it should become? Right? I'll have to watch playback. I'll have to watch the live stream back to see what happened there. It's your follower number, the total in your borders, or does it include the converted in other nations? Oh, that's a good question. So, no, okay, so, whoops. So, 35 followers. Let's see, 22. I think it's got to include, well, 32. Oh, you know what? 22 plus 10, that's 32. 34. 30. Oh, that's weird. You know what? That 35 doesn't add up. So it's definitely not from around the world. The more territories in a city are under a religion's influence, the more of their population will be followers of that religion. So it can't be global, because we've got 22 plus 14, which is 36 already, right? So it can't be global. It's got to be just within our own territories, but plus 2 over here is 34. Oh, sorry, plus 1 over here, so 22, 32, 32, 33, 34, 35. Okay, so it's just within our own territory. Just in your own territories. Yeah. Because we need 85 in total to get to tier 2. That math still doesn't add up, though, right? +1. Yeah. I don't know. Weird. Okay. Strange. I'll take it, but that's strange. Alright. It's time for war. It is time for war. Let's get another research quarter going. Do we get... No adjacency bonuses to be had up in here. I mean, obviously there is also the rest of the city. Again, I've got that civilization habit of staying within this region, but we can build this anywhere where we have established connected outposts and stuff. So anywhere where we can get a better benefit. No adjacencies. Any adjacencies over here? Over here, maybe. Oh, this is a good spot. Yeah, there we go. Got some adjacency bonuses over here. So sure. Let's go ahead and pop you down over here. I keep forgetting that I can do that. It's very important. Might have bonus percentages from buildings. Oh, you know what? That must be it. It must be percentages that add up. Must be percentages that add up. Yeah. It would be 85 per 2 holy sites. You think it's taking each holy site separately? I wouldn't have assumed that, but that maybe. All right, Rome. Time to die. Time to die, I think. Yeah, there's no reason to wait. These guys will push over here. We will strike at Rome up over here. So let's go ahead and get... let's do a little bit of blending over here. Let's get... transfer you over to here. And transfer you over to here. This is a full stack now. Send you in. This should not be a problem. Declare that war. We ready for this, folks? Does Harappa still span the continent? It does indeed. Yes, our faith spans the continent. Our culture spans the continent. Oh, that's the wording, Spindle? Okay, cool. Thanks for that clarity. Nice. Love how it says Humankind 2021 and you're playing it now. Well, I'm living in the future. What can I say? Let's do it. Let's go. Oh, well, hope that wasn't an important tooltip. We can just assault. We don't have to wait to build our ballistas or anything. So let's go ahead and assault. Confirm the battle. Do not auto-resolve. What kind of a layout do we have over here? So we have reinforcements as well if we want to deploy them. We don't really need to. Let's get you guys up over here. Crush them pretty easily. These guys are ranged, so that's all good. Yeah, this will be an easy fight. And again, because this army was over here as well, we are able to deploy these reinforcements if we want to use them too. I believe I should be able to... No, you're not going to let me? Trying to remember from the last OpenDev. I think I'll only be able to... Because sometimes it was weird. I wasn't exactly sure how it worked during that OpenDev as well, but sometimes you were able to deploy the reinforcements during deployment, and sometimes it was only after deployment. But either way, I mean, we would have got a flanking bonus. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. And our deployment there. There we go. These guys are able to arrive. Yes, they are. So let's go ahead and simply... let's go ahead and charge on in. Let's do it. And I do agree. We could do with some epic CK3 style war declaration music. Absolutely. Get these guys coming in over here. Oh, these guys are gonna get wrecked. You know, let's let our... Aw. No matter who does the next attack, it'll be over. These war elephants are there for show. Let's go ahead and dive on in. Beautiful. Era star unlocked. We'll check which one it is. Good stuff. Fame continues to grow over here. Still in third place though. These other guys they've discovered a lot of stuff, I think, which is why they're rocketing ahead. All right, so you're at war with another empire. From now until the end of the war, your armies can go inside the opponent's territories and vice versa. You can attack or be attacked in both territories. Isolated districts, harbors, and extractors can be ransacked, and of course, your cities can be besieged, and you can lay siege to their cities. All right, understood. Fair enough. Job well done over here. Victory is ours. What is this? Ooh, what is this? They've actually got an army over here. Hopefully we can get to it relatively easily. Ooh, this might be problematic. We'll see. But first, let's deal with this piece over here. A culture's heritage. Oh, okay. Okay. The capture of the great city of Roma was a proud day for your empire. Marching through its gates, however, it was clear the defeated citizens were equally proud of their own colorful culture. What do you make of their customs and rites? Alright, let's see. New civics unlocked. Cultural blessing. We do have a civics point available. Monoculturalism. So... There's that mosaic melting pot conversation, perhaps. +5 turns before being converted by others' influence on territory. All right. Or multiculturalism, +5 influence on main plaza. You know what? We just made a decision based on influence. And if I'm talking about recreating the Indian subcontinent, multiculturalism is definitely the way I'm thinking of leaning. A culture is like a rope, stronger when composed of many strands. You know, I like that a lot. Who said that? Is that a quote, or is that one of the writers on the team? I like that quite a bit. Unfortunately, making good 4X AI is just insanely hard. It'll probably take some time to improve if it ever does. Yeah, I want to, you know what, honestly, the best application of machine learning, better strategy games. Let's do it. Let's do it. They should make Total War-esque battles where you can control the troops. I feel like, yeah, I mean, I really like how Total War does its like real-time battles. I remember the first time I booted into one of those, but does every game need that? I mean, it would be cool. It would be cool. We could go with multiculturalism. It helps with our influence. It also shifts us towards globalization. Does it? Where do we sit right now? Yeah, it does shift us towards a more global outlook on the world. Catch me stealing Google DeepMind to improve Civ 6 AI. Honestly, yeah, man. Honestly. Chris, how's it going? I am enjoying the snow. I am so glad it snowed on Christmas Eve and then through Christmas. It's always, for me, it's like, it's gotta snow. Let's enact this. Let's do this. Unless there's a better, more important civic to pick. Cultural blessing. Independent peoples. You know what? Cultural blessing is what we need right now. Go ahead and get that influence. For me, it needs to snow on my birthday. It needs to snow on Christmas Eve. It needs to snow on Christmas Day. And then beyond that, I don't really care. As long as it's not slushy, it can snow. But if it is going to be slushy, then be gone. We're at peace with an empire which I'm at war with. They are... Oh, I can ask them to join this war? Nah. I don't want them to join this war. Yeah, I heard it was raining in like New York and a lot of like sort of like the New England area and whatnot, right? Yeah, we got snow. We got proper snow. Yeah, these are my demands. Simple demands. Simple demands from the gods. Snow on my birthday. Snow on Christmas Eve. Christmas Day. A little bit on New Year's isn't bad either, but you know, you don't want it to be freezing when you're out watching fireworks and stuff. Renounce this demand. It's okay. I want to have this war for myself, obviously. Down over here, these elephants are able to move towards Assur. Let's go for it. There we go. The only thing that's assured is that I will take this city. It looks like they have walls, fences. We can go ahead and maintain the siege for one turn. I don't think I actually need to, but proper fortifications do give a hefty defensive bonus. So I want to make sure that I'm not misreading that and have trouble. All the snow melted on Christmas? Yeah, I mean, you said you got rain, right? All right, we got our cavalry contingent arriving over here as well. It'll take them a couple turns to get up over here, but we'll get there soon enough. And that's the turn. All right, good stuff, good stuff. Rhetoric researched, excellent. That should be another era star for us as well, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, look at that. These guys are retreating. Cowards. Cowards. Romans, historically known to be rather cowardly. Oh, God. Osmosis event. Your civilization benefits from its proximity to others. Okay. What does that mean? See, this is another issue that I've come across often with this game in this OpenDev. Is like, what do you mean? What is the benefit? How am I benefiting? What does osmosis mean? Did we just convert the people here? Is that what it means? If anybody knows, enlighten me, please. But the game should... Celebrating has been removed from Harappa. I forgot we had that, but fair. All right, good stuff. Exchanges between the people of the city and its neighbors led to a minor technological breakthrough. Enjoy this 0 research instant boost. Yay! Yeah, tooltips are bad. Yes, for sure. Definitely some of my feedback. Spindle, I went on a rant about the tooltip system from CK3 last stream. The Ice Dragon, are there tooltips at all? I mean, technically, that's a tooltip. It's just not very informative. It's just not very informative. That wrench means Spindle is a mod. That is what that wrench next to his name means. What do we have? What do we have? So, occupied by me. So, it's only occupied until peace. And when it comes time for war resolution, war length. If I'm not mistaken, war desire, I think, translates into war score kind of a thing. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there, right? We've got an idle city up over here with Mohenjo-Daro. Go ahead and build. Why was that on completed? Clear ruins. Which ruins? I see no ruins. We must have some ruins somewhere. Maybe down over here. What if we build research quarters up over here as well? Financially, we could do better financially as well, I suppose. We do have some farmers' quarters up here. We can add the exploitation. Like, we can add the exploitation of the adjacency there. Put you down over here. Put you down over here. This is good for research, if I'm not mistaken, actually, right? Yeah, it is. All right, well, let's start with that then, because I can't help myself. The osmosis event is the research icon. Oh, okay, gotcha. But it's just a 0 boost, right? Where'd you go? Click on that. There's my 0 boost. Thank you. Now, did we not get our... Yes, this has been... Scientist stars have been completed. 7 more enemy units need to be destroyed so we can get this. Fair enough. We are building more districts as well. Fair enough. And we're almost at that aesthete star as well. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. Making decent progress, I think. Making decent progress, I think. You guys are kind of stuck up here, aren't you? Because of these Egyptians. These damned Egyptians. Oh, seriously, buddy? Come on, man. What are you thinking? Who do you think I am? You think I'm going to just let you do this? Come on. Get out of here. Get out of here. That's right. Back off. Trying to claim territory behind me. Cowards.
Keep moving.
We'll ransack that outpost when the time comes. The Gaul. Get it? Because they're Romans, and the Romans in Gaul is a thing. God. Don't know if I'm proud of that one. Yeah, I am. I'll take it. Let's go ahead and push down over here. As much as I said I was worried about these guys. Go ahead and push in. These guys are isolated. Oh, cowards. Cowards. Is RP approach elevates this game for sure? Well, thank you. Thank you. It bugged out. The osmosis actually should have opened a small window. Oh, okay, I see. I see. Maybe it's because I already checked this. No, that was us just naturally researching it. It did say we got 0 research bonus from it, though. So... the Descendant of Kings? Question mark? Part 2. You still remember the filthy, stinking man who promised to curse the Empire should you reject his demands. You remember his blazing eyes, too, as you ridiculed him, the whole court laughing. Now, whether it was by his hand or not, war has come to the Empire. The people believe he did indeed curse them, and now there is unrest in all cities. Yo! What? That's, you know what? Well done, game. Well done. Well done. All right, cool. Damn. I all but forgot about this event. I was like, yeah, we're done. We're past it. It's not going to come back up. So they talked about this during the first OpenDev they did. They had like a developer interview thing, and if you watched my video about it, you would have. I kind of like compiled all that information, and this is one of the things they talked about. This was months ago, but they talked about how like decisions will come back based on your actions to either help or hinder. And this is a great example of that. Not the biggest deal defined on 3 cities. Oh my lord. -10 stability. So that's -100 stability for 3 cities. A little problematic, potentially. But that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool in that it was a surprise. But I can see where it comes from. I can see the logic of it. But yeah, that's the devs were talking about how like your decision-making process will, come together over time to create these events and moments and opportunities, or, again, hindrances. I like that a lot. Doesn't make any sense at all. How would a curse from some random guy relate to a war that your own empire started? Well, it's like a curse of so again, right? Remember, these are the people of the nation, and for them, war is bad. They don't benefit from war. Who benefits from war? We do, because we gain more territory, more wealth, more this, that, and the other thing. But to the average peasant, war is just sending your child or yourself off to die, right? So it is a curse. Even we declared it, and that is their burden to bear. You know what I mean? Like I personally understand it. I understand it. Alternatively, that was the other thing I was going to say, Maxime, as well. It's like the curse is what made me this violent aggressor to declare this war, right? Like I like it. I think it works. I think it works. Another era star unlocked. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Still gaining those fame points. All right. The Romans.
Why do we pursue a destructive war?
It's not a destructive war at all. It's gonna build everything up. Don't worry. We're gonna refuse this. Not a chance, white piece. Get out of here.
Teasing me, huh? The answer's no.
The answer's get out of here.
And
Oh man. And by here I mean out of my continent. Alright, let's get up over here, ransack this spot. You guys trying. Get lost. Get lost. Right, down over here. Let's take a look at the siege. We've got at least one ballista completed, so let's go ahead and assault over here. And no auto-resolve, confirm. You know, I don't think we need to wait that one turn even. Actually, let's keep you up over there. Let's get you guys down over here. That's our deployment done. Can our ballista fire down over here? Yes, it can. Oh, it would just absolutely destroy them in one shot. That ain't what made you violent, Rembrandt. 972. Yeah, you're probably not wrong. The curse doesn't create the circumstances empower the curse. Oh. Can you use... Sorry, can you get any use out of your so far unused aesthete ability? Oh, double economical gains you already have from cultural influence dominion over territories. We can check it out. Sure. Yeah, why not? Before we transition to the next era, let's check it out. Pop this shot over here. Oh. Riggedy wrecked. That was easy. That was easy. Victory is ours. Good stuff. That should take us one step closer as well to this. And this is going to take some time to get, eh? We're not going to get this one. We got our aesthete star, though. That's good. Aesthete. 5 more population. I wonder how long it'll take us to get that. And 3 more districts. All right, can we get 3 more districts? Let's see. We have 3 cities. Harappa. Ooh. Oh, hang on a second. Did we just acquired a new... Are you serious? We just acquired a new wonder. That's great. These guys were building the Colossus of Rhodes down over here. And I suppose we can get on it. Now, can we get on it right away? Yo, that's great. That's great. Can we? Cannot be done while you don't control all the territories. Okay, sure. So the reason why we can't do it right now is because it doesn't, the territory doesn't belong to us. We've occupied it, but once it belongs to us, we'll be able to do that. That's awesome. All right, great, fantastic. But let us instead stay focused on these districts that need building. Quarters do act as districts, yes. So let's go ahead and get some... Where can I build you? Where can I build you? Up over here? Sure. Go ahead and do that. Might even pay for it. Kind of expensive. Well, let me just check over here. If we pay for you, we end up needing 2 more. Yes, excellent. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. So Harappa, let's go ahead and exploit the iron deposit here as well. Pay for that too. And the last thing we'll build is the copper mine down over here. Wonderful. And I'll just take 1 turn. I'm fine with that. Yo, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I think something like the Harappan floods would make a lot more sense for the curse personally. Well, that's definitely directly divine. That or feels directly divine. I think so. What I appreciate, what I like about that moment there, what I like most about that moment there, was that I would never in a million years have associated this declaration of war, which, as many of you have rightfully said, is like entirely our doing. It's our advantage. You know, we want this war, and it will work to our benefit. I never in a million years would have seen that come around to bite us. And yet here we are because of how the people perceive those events. So I think that's why, in particular, I find that to be quite interesting. You know what I mean? Wait, how many X-wives? Oh, what does 4X mean? No, yes, it is explore, expand, exploit, exterminate. The 4 X's that you pursue in a 4X strategy game. I do not have 4 X-wives. To be clear. Let's go ahead and get ready for this war against the Egyptians as well. All right? And let's go ahead and... these guys are just stuck over here because of the... Ooh. Gergovia. Do these guys also transition their cultures and whatnot? Interesting if they do. Let's go ahead and circumnavigate them. You'll literally circumnavigate them. Down over here, again, preparing for war against the Egyptians. Memphis will be our first target there. They do not have the high ground, actually. Are we able to get to the high ground? We are. All right, cool. Silly place to establish the city, unless I miss city. All right, good stuff. Up over here, you can wait for now. Up over here. Okay, there you are. Let's go ahead and get you building or working on what? Sure, pottery workshop. Get even more influence. Why not? Just stack influence. Feel it kind of silly since the narrative doesn't relate to the gameplay itself, but I can buy the peasants being upset about it. Maybe if it was phrased differently. And the reason why I'm asking and going back and forth about this so much is because this is all about feedback and whatnot, right? So maybe if it was phrased differently, it would translate better. It would be the connection would be more evident, I guess is the way to put it. I think little events like that are one of Amplitude's strengths. I like it. It's like in theory, in impact, I do quite like it. But I agree that maybe there's ways to finesse it and make it better. Ooh, another osmosis event over here. Hopefully more than 0. Still a 0 instant boost. Nah, nothing. Got nothing this time too. Fair enough. Army lost its C modifier. That's these guys. We can nudge you down over here. Ah, this music, man. So good. Which other unit? These guys still making their way back. All right, fair enough. I forgot I gave them this order. At what point is the war won? There is no clear objective or war score. All right, so the Romans. If we take a look at the war resolution, we are not yet able to propose peace, not for another 2 turns. And I believe, we'll find out soon enough, I believe that when it's time for peace, war desire acts as like war score to translate into the demands you can make. I could be mistaken, but that is, if I recall correctly, how it's supposed to work. But we'll find out, like I said, in just a moment's time. I think we can dive right in over here. Oh, they actually have some levies this time around. But we should be fine. Go ahead and assault. 1 turn. Let's go ahead and assault. Let's do it. What's the worst that could happen? Famous last words. There's a Maxime. If you sway them to your culture, then you get a grievance and can demand it. Sorry, what do you? What's the question there? The original question. All right, let's see. We can't really spread out our deployment, unfortunately, which is not to our advantage. But we'll be fine, I think. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay here. Go ahead and dive on in. We've got the high ground advantage and everything. These guys back over there, they'll be in trouble as well. I don't want to move too far forward with these guys, but I could. Oh no. Have to go all the way around there to get involved. All right, yeah, sure. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. If these guys were any closer, they would actually be involved in this battle as well, which is another cool thing. Is how battles work. All right, let's go ahead and do this. Is that so? As you move forward in the eras, the actual region that is captured in battle expands, and some battles will last multiple turns, multiple rounds. It's 5 rounds per turn and multiple turns based on the size of the battle. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh, gotcha. It's Taylor. Gotcha. Is it a 3-hour stream again? Yes, as long as the stream works smoothly. That's the hope. And we go down over here, get the job done. Beautiful. Now this should help our militarist star earning a little bit, but I think it might be time rather to move to the next era. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? We'll be coming around the mountain. Oh my god! Now I'm gonna have that song stuck in my head the rest of the day. Thanks, Natalie. I'm one of those people that very easily gets songs stuck in their head. And one of the songs, whenever I say stuck in my head, I immediately remember one of the first songs to ever get stuck in my head. And then that song gets stuck in my head. And that song is from like the mid 2000s, maybe 2010s or something, called Lip Gloss. And it is unpleasant. So thank you, Natalie. Yeah, we'll get the Mongols next. Am I streaming something else on Thursday? No. So this week we're gonna have our Monday stream and our Tuesday stream, and that'll be it for streaming this week. Is the plan for now, at least. It'll probably stick that way. I have a lot of writing and stuff I'm doing for my year end and year start scripts and videos. So I have to kind of keep myself in check there. All right, victory is ours. Well done. And stuff I'm doing for my year end and is that not everything occupied? Era star unlocked. Which one is this? Which one is this? Is that not everything occupied? Era star unlocked. Which one is this? 3 more for this one. Oh, I think it happened separately that we got the agrarian star over there. We did pretty well this era, I would say. Not going to build 10 more districts. Kill 3 more units. 3 more. Can we kill 3 more units before we move on? There's one right down here. There was a couple up over here, weren't there? We're done ransacking here. Can I also establish my own outpost, please? 320 influence before the Huns do it, because you know they're gonna. You know they're gonna. Back up, buddy. Back off. All right, we're good over here. Yeah, I think that's that war done. More or less, like they've been crushed. I think we just have to wait until we can enforce our demands. No videos on the weekend. This week we should still have videos with a regular schedule, but keep an eye on like Twitter and stuff in case that needs to change. But hopefully, up over here. Where are those Romans? I thought there were more up over here, weren't there? Go to the next era before others. Try to build as many wonders as you can. For sure, for sure, for sure. With our influence gain rate, we should be able to do it pretty quickly, right? Hopefully. Hopefully. Yeah, war with the Egyptians will gain us some wonders as well. But I believe... I don't know if you get fame from having a wonder or if it involves building a wonder. Lag? Oh, damn. If it is lag, try refreshing and let me know if that works. God damn. I just talked about how if the internet's doing okay, we'll be going for 3 hours and then this happens. What are the chances? Let's take a look at this tourism yields, though, because we've been doing the influence bomb. We've done it repeatedly. So let's check out tourism yields before we move on. I was expecting a confirmation tab, but I do believe this number changed. I do believe this number changed. So I guess it does work. How much did it change by? I don't know. I don't know why, like a fool, I was expecting like a pop-up or something that would allow me to double check. Oops. Well, I'll have to check it on playback, I suppose. I'll have to check it on playback. All right, what is this? The first calendar. Okay. The invention of the calendar heralded a glorious day in the Empire's history. Arguably the first day in the Empire's history, huh? Now, with 2 major cities and numerous farming affairs needing to be harmonized across the land, it is time to standardize this calendar. Traders must have an easy means of synchronizing their activities. By what means do you wish to track the days? Solar or lunar? Solar or lunar? So, there's no, I mean, I guess solar is progress related, and we've been very progress related. I didn't say in particular that we were going to be any one faith, because I'm thinking like, okay, like if I'm not mistaken, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, Hinduism is at least partly lunar, if not entirely lunar. What about Buddhism and Jainism? You know, I'm not 100% sure. But I think solar makes sense based on the decisions we've made in the past. What's the difference? The difference is how it pushes our society. If we take a look at civics, again, you'll remember these icons over here. So we've been going full progress, right? And doing that gives us extra science from our cities and outposts. So why would we change that now? So with that in mind, I think we will. We'll make our decision. Our days are now numbered. This is the true curse. This is the true curse. It is lunar, right? Yeah, I thought so. Money changed from 144 to 311 due to the ability being activated. Thanks for doing that, Remy. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you very much. Because otherwise I'd have to do it and we wouldn't know. But thanks. That's huge. That is massive. That's more than double. That's great. Damn, all right, good to know. We'll stick with solar. Most calendars use lunar, right? Many calendars use lunar, but many calendars historically as well have used solar instead. I'm gonna go ahead with solar because of that progress line up there. Again, we're building our own culture, right? We're building our own culture. Sorry. So it's Taylor. The difference is the shift in our social axis. And we are currently leaned entirely towards progress, which is why I'm thinking of doubling down on that to reflect our current ideologies, which I think is what I'll do. I apologize to everyone who's about to leave a comment that says, party, stop being so indecisive. I know, I'm trying. That's one of my New Year's resolutions, I guess. Let's go with solar here. I think we're done. No, we got an idle city in Harappa. That's shared. Okay, let's check out this war situation over here. Two more turns of war? All right, fair enough. In that case, what do we do over here? More science, perhaps? Build a harbor, perhaps? We got a lot of these options as well. Don't really know. Like, we're pretty good across the board. Why not a library? Sure, let's go with a library. Why not? We've been a little invested in the sciences, right? Let's do it. Roman, that's YouTube being YouTube, I guess. If I'm not mistaken, I do have... Let me just check here. Yeah, I do have a button I can click to, like, send an ad to everybody, but I don't do that because, to me, that's weird in the middle of a stream. But I can assure you it is not me. It's just YouTube being YouTube. Romans don't want war. That's something you don't see every day. These are the Romans in their decline. A little premature in their decline, but their decline nonetheless. I'm kind of tempted to just declare war on the Egyptians at the same time. What's the worst that could happen? Famous last words, I know. I know. Imperial power researched. Excellent. Oh, look at that little graphical issue there. Add button the level of power, my lord. Yeah. Nah. I don't like it. I don't like it. We've got a decent bit of fame now. Finally cracked that 3K barrier. 3 more territories. If I could end this war before we flip, we should get that star, I believe, because those territories will count as a part of our expansionist approach. Let's go ahead and crush this unit over here. We don't need to actually fight this. We can get back here, you damn cowards! God damn, they ran far. Can't even chase them. They'll just keep retreating. There's not much I can do. I don't think I can get the destroy X units accomplishment unless I go to war with the Egyptians right away, which is just starting to seem more and more appropriate. Let's see. If this army attacks Memphis, then this army could go after Thebes. How can we get up there? Up through here. Sure. Take us a couple turns. Did your allies decline in power? Oh no. They're still weaker. They've stayed weaker for a while, I think. If that's what you're asking. Sorry, let me know if I misunderstood your question. Keep these guys moving away from these aggressors over here. Man, I'm just sailing through your lands. You don't have to worry about me. Who's next? These guys? Sure. I mean, I have too many armies. I have too many units going on. We've established our outpost up over here. Good stuff. We can keep moving. Down over here, these guys ready to attack Memphis. Yes. Oh, sorry. I need to actually click that there. These guys... What would you do? Also move towards Memphis, I suppose. Not really much to do down over here. There is a... Oh, these guys actually outnumber us down over here. Let's stick close to our elephants then. Stick close to our elephant friends. Pull back. That might actually be a little bit of a fight to fight. All right, good stuff. These guys up over here. Keep bringing you down. Sure. Try to attack both cities at once so they can't send reinforcements. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, if I can basically engage all of their cities at once and then crush them in one turn, that would be best. Mohenjo-daro up over here. Let's go ahead and get you working on what? Sure, flood irrigation. Why not? Go with that. Got an idle city with Harappa. Commons Quarter gives us even more influence. I don't know if we need more influence, man, honestly. Another Science Quarter, perhaps? All right, I can go down over here as well, right? This is a good spot for it. Let's do it. Make our people smarter and smarter, and time to pick a new technology as well. The only one available is foreign outposts before we move on to the next era. So sure, let's do it. Why not? Let's get her done. I love how someone lost the ability to use elephants because you got it and you're using it decoratively. I know, right? I feel a little bad. Now we used the elephants at least once. At least once they were integral in battle because they were the only unit in battle. Another civics point gained. Let's take a look over here. We've made all of our decisions except for independent peoples, which I'm not in a rush to decide on, so we're going to leave that be for now. No reason to rush it. We're Morian, not Russian. Hey. Okay, listen. Over here, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and separate these guys. Okay, nope, we're not going to separate them. Or we are as well. Not what I meant to do. I'm going to separate these guys and go in for the attack. Because what I don't want them to keep retreating, you know? I don't want them to keep retreating. What about 2? What if we send 2 over? There. That should do the trick. Yes, beautiful. Auto-resolve it. Confirm the battle. Victory is ours. Beautiful. That does take us one step closer over here, right? Did they not destroy it? What did you do? God damn it. Alright, these guys are ready to attack Memphis. Yes, alongside these guys. Yes, that's good. Bring you guys down over here as reinforcements. Sure, bring you guys up over here. So next turn they can go up. Do they have roads? Fancy. Next turn we can go up and crush. Sounds good, sounds good. It's Taylor, you should do that. Do what? Sorry. Go Russian. You can claim multiple wonders per era. Yes. Yes, you can. Yeah. So hopefully in our next era we'll be able to acquire quite a few. Hopefully. Keep you guys moving now. Let's go. Who else? Who else? Down over here. You're fine. You're fine as well. Move you back in here. Can we? Yeah, good stuff. These guys, you're waiting as well. And you're waiting too. Yeah. Cool. That's the turn. Now we got an idle city. Ganariwala. Let's go ahead and get this doing something that takes some time, because honestly, like, I don't need to I don't even want this city. I really don't even want this city. Let's give it the watermill plus 2 worker slots. No, that'll make it do stuff faster though. Damn it. What about the barracks? Unit production cost reduction? Oh, just locally though. Plus 1 stability on garrison. Ooh, sure, let's do this. Plus 2 influence on main plaza. Let's do it. Maxime Patterson coming through as our latest channel member as a warden. Thank you very much, Maxime. I appreciate that greatly. That kind of support really does help keep this channel alive and running smoothly, especially with these live streams and long plays and all that kind of stuff. So I greatly appreciate it. Drop those flags, Natalie and Halder on it. Drop those E's, It's Taylor on it as well. Warm welcome to our latest warden, Maxime Patterson. I will be updating the credits screen later today, so hopefully, all the videos and stuff that are coming up tomorrow onwards, you will see your name in its rightful place. Thank you very much. There we go. There are the E's. There are the flags. Love it. I wish emotes were available to everybody. With YouTube, the emotes are only available to channel members. I wish it was more open. Oh, it's beautiful to see. There it is. It's beautiful to see. More population gain. Good stuff. We grow fast. Kind of makes me wish I'd moved on to the next era so we could take advantage of some of that fast growth. 87 is too far away. 87 is too far away. All right, what about this war? Are we finally done here? There it is. Forcing surrender. So, war desire is, yes, the war score over here. So it's going to continue, it's going to go down. All right, so we want to pull this trigger sooner rather than later. Oh, man. Can I? No, I cannot. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's an interesting... Huh, okay. Well, I can make them my vassal, which I don't think I want to do. That's interesting. So the maximum... It looks like the maximum you can demand... 63... Hold on a second here. 185 is coming from the reparations. If I add Aser, let's say, 80 plus 105 is 185. So the maximum I can ask is 185. I'm just wondering where it brings that 185 number to. No, I don't think anyone else has gone on to the medieval era. I think they're all just waiting for me, being polite. What I might do, so they're not very strong, so I don't know about becoming my vassal, but what I might do is I want to make sure that I get Aser here, because I want the Colossus of Rhodes, right? So we can get Aser. Gives us the Colossus of Rhodes. Eventually, oh man, I would like Dur Sarukin as well. All right, let's see. Where is our... So if I get Aser and Dur Sarukin, it says I can do it. But that's weird. So is it 100 plus our war desire? Is that where the math comes from? But then we can't make them our vassal. I wanted Roma as well, because Roma's... Our original war target was Roma up over here, right? Vassalizing? Well, yes and no, Maxime. The thing is, vassalizing makes them our vassal, but the reason why I'm looking at these territorial gains is for the expansionist stars, and also the fame benefit of building the Colossus of Rhodes. We're going to go to war with Egypt. See, the reason why I was thinking we get Dur Sarukin is because then we could, with Thebes and Memphis, we would connect our nation. But Roma was one of the initial things we wanted. Goddamn. Game, why you gotta do this to me? Why you gotta do this to me? Well, okay, you know what? Fine. We'll let them keep Roma. We'll take these two territories over here. And we'll war for Roma at a later time. I'm trying to figure out if I'm willing to accept that. The adjacency over here. What does Dur Sarukin have access to? Nothing really. It is a better developed city, though, is the thing. Roma is a young city. It does have access to nothing within its own region as of yet. It's safely nestled between two mountains. I do like that. It will have access to horses once we attach this to it. All right, you know what? Screw it. We're going to do Aser and Roma. And then Dur Sarukin they can keep, and we'll crush it later. Yes, it has access to horses, but it's also far away. I don't know, man. God damn it. This is tough because I hate Border Gore, but also my life. Dar has the Great Barrier Reef. Oh, you know what? That's a good point. It does have the natural wonder over here. You're right. All right, decision made. I want. What? Why is this 2 now? Why are there 2 Dur Sarukins? And why is one cheaper than the other? This is where tooltips would come in handy. This is just one of the territories. Wow, you answered that question before I asked it. Let them keep Roma out of pity, I suppose. All right, so Aser and Dur Sarukin will be ours. They will pay us some reparation. I won't get the Barrier Reef. Oh, okay. Well, still, I'm going to do this. Dur Sarukin, Aser, give it to me. Get some money. We'll get Roma afterwards. This will allow us to eventually get rid of Border Gore sooner. Yeah, let's do it. I can't add that as well. All right, cool. Let's do it. Because war desire is going down, so it's not like we can wait. Oh, nice, Remy. that power of foresight. Let's do it.
It's the only path not covered in blood.
See, you can behave.
Oh, come on. You just got peace, buddy. Don't make me come at you again. Don't make me come at you again. All right, good stuff. Good stuff. So Aser is ours. That means we are now able to assign people to build the Colossus of Rhodes. How long will it take? 65 turns? That's not what I have in mind. Where is Arappa? Let's get you working on the shared project as well. That should reduce its time to 9 turns. Look at that. Let's go ahead and get Ganeriwala prioritizing it as well. I really like the system as well. These shared projects and whatnot. I think it's pretty cool. Get everybody on it. 7 turns. All right, cool. Yeah, we'll fight them again. We'll fight them again for sure. Now, they did manage to keep, yes, this outpost. So, again, thanks for clarifying that. So, we'll take that later when we... Now, hang on a second. Can I just declare back-to-back wars? I can. It'll give me the second level of trader, though. While you have this badge, your opponents lose more war desire when you ransack or bombard their buildings based on the level of the badge. But that doesn't make it. Shouldn't I be punished? Oh, you know what? I see. I think I see. If I declare war right now, because our war desire is at 0, we're not going to be able to make any demands. Yes, Ben, just occurred to me. Yeah, so we're going to have to wait until that war desire creeps up, and then it makes sense to declare war again, because until then, we're not actually going to be able to gain anything. All right, cool. I can get on board with that. I like that. Now, what have we got over here? 14 out of 17. Okay. Can I attach this up there to Dur-Sarakin, or do I want to attach it to Asur? I think Asur should get the expansion. Attach you. There we go. Beautiful. That gets us to... Still at 14. Own 17 territories attached to any city, but previously it's allowed for all attachments across all cities, so I'm not too sure about that. And I believe we are going to war with the Egyptians now, right? Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Or sorry, the Mayans. I keep calling them the Egyptians. I'm sorry. The Mayans. I thought you could only build one at a time. You can only build one wonder at a time, but you can get all of your cities to work together. So you'll remember when Asur alone was assigned to the Colossus, it was going to take like, what, 70 turns or something? But because we have Harappa helping, it sped it up to like 9 turns. And then the other cities came through to make it 7 turns. You can only build one at a time. No, sorry. There's no limit to how many you can build, but you can only unlock them when you reach thresholds for influence. I hope I'm being clear there. Okay, war with the Egyptians is now, yes. Oh, do we have another outpost to attach over here? No, we don't. All right, cool. Wartime. So, the Mayans, sorry, not the Egyptians. War score is at 50, eh? Claimed a territory on our border. That's one of their grievances. They haven't made any demands. I would love to deny it and then and get a war out of it. Could declare a surprise war, traitor, but again, it's weird that it gives us the benefit. 50 war score, eh? Or war desire. Will that be enough? Tishy, how's it going? Hey, party, hi everyone else. I'm off to watch an episode 1 of this. Oh, sounds good. Enjoy. Let's do it. Let's do it.
I have held my anger in check too long. It's time for war!
You don't frighten me.
Yo, that rage, man. That frightened me. I was not expecting it.
When we were in need, you were unhelpful. This will not be forgotten.
Yeah, whatever. Empire 2 now feels differently about you. Vexed. That's interesting. You've not behaved as a friend should. Don't expect their help anytime soon. You know what? I mean, I wonder... Because we were like trading with them and stuff, right? So I wonder how much harm that'll do us. We're good here. We're good here as well. We are. Yeah, that should be easy. Moving over here. Traitorous dog. I suppose. She sounds like my ex. Which one? Left or right? I think... Oh, you know what? They do have walls. So let's go ahead and maintain the siege for 1 turn. And up over here as well. Push in. Yeah, no reason not to. Oh, are you engaging? Hold on a second. Ooh. Memphis is engaged in that same siege as well? Well, that's interesting. All right, hold on a second. If I abandon, don't... Lowers the war desire, though. Well, that is very interesting. I should have checked that before I actually went for it. Left for sure. Sounds good. Can we now attack? No? Oh, interesting. Okay, fair enough. Curious how that'll play out. Because our reinforcements aren't there. This is just the 1 unit, so I'm not afraid of it or anything, but I wanted to take both cities in one go. But that is not going to be happening, unfortunately. Not a problem. Down over here. Can I... Hang on a second. Ransack? Yes, I can. Let's do it. Ransack it. We'll claim it for ourselves. Beautiful. Beautiful. It all works out. These guys down over here can move up against the Egyptians as well. Now, I do wonder... Or the Mayans, sorry. What helps war desire? Oh, damn. That's a lot of Roman units. I knew they had units. That's actually dangerous up there. Oh, damn. Might lose... Well, we'll retreat them, but... That is a little more dangerous than I'd anticipated. Roma still belongs to them. We'll claim this. That's good. That's good. This is wonderful. Kind of makes you want to play Civ. You know, Civil. I mean, I think I'm gonna have a hard time going back to Civ after this. Grievance has been forgiven. Yeah, you're damn right. You're damn right. Over here we are waiting, and over here we are waiting as well. Cool. Idle City with Dur Sarukin. Why don't you help with this project as well? Bring it down to 6 turns. It'll be done soon. I could recruit some units potentially. Nah, it'll take way too long. Way too long. Nah, to hell with that. Alright, good stuff. That's that turn done. Foreign outpost research. These guys look like they're falling back. Probably the wise move on their part. So now, are we able to... No, we're still not able to attack. Not enough free... What? Okay, so it's still considered as a reinforcement tile for this battle. Fair enough, we'll attack it right after this siege is done. Ananya Gulkandia coming in with that super chat, that super sticker. Thank you very much. Again, and as always, helps the channel so much. I greatly appreciate it, buddy. Thank you very much. It'd be cool to see a mechanic of decay in alliances. I wouldn't be surprised if there is such a thing working behind the scenes. Let's go ahead and pull this assault off. Yeah, let's do it. Starting to get cocky. Starting to get a little cocky. I gotta check myself before I wreck myself. Alright, so they do have like palisades and stuff, right? I do not want to take the low ground against them. We have the high ground over here. Go ahead and pull our ballista back. Keep the war elephants up front. Now, let's swap these guys around. We have the range support. We got our front line. We got our ballista. Sounds good to me. Hopefully our ballista will be able to fire right off the bat. Answer is yes. Let's go ahead and wreck these guys. Down they go. The palisades have been destroyed. Makes our life a lot easier. Can I? Well, one at a time. Dive in with these guys first. We'll send these guys in. It'll be done. You know what? Let's go ahead and use the war elephants. Let's use the war elephants. We've hogged them this entire era, and they've barely seen action outside of one battle. Samnaya, fire away. Pew pew. Let's go. End this fight. Nice and easy. So that's good. Absolutely. Competition is only good for us as consumers. So I'm definitely very pleased to see the pressure being applied over here. Oh, hello. You thought you would hide from me taking the low ground, you absolute fools. This is why you die. This is why you die. Done. Beautiful. Era Star unlocked. I assume that's from the killing units thing. Go ahead and fire over here. There we go. So this is interesting, actually. War Desire, the more I think about it, the more I like it. Like, it means you do have to be quick in your wars. Because if we take a look at our situation here. Okay, the recent... okay, so victories give us the bumps. So the reason why I said you have to be quick is because that decay is constant. So if you dally while at war, you're going to suffer... You're not going to be able to ask for as much. All right, interesting. Are we ready? I think we're ready, folks. I think we're ready. 19 units. We need another 362 gold. Okay, one more turn. One more turn will unlock us that star. Why do these keep moving? It's so confusing. And then we can move on. Yeah. All right, cool. One more turn. We done here? Think so. These guys are still trying to figure out where to go. Oh, right. I was going to send them down here. Whoops. My bad. My bad. One more idle army down here. These guys up over here we should be able to crush. No problem. Let's go ahead and get these guys up over here. Ooh, can we not get all the way in there? We can't. Oh, I see. We can only get this far. Sure, fair enough. Crush these guys then. Yep, let's do it. Don't want to resolve this. Oh, actually, you know what? It's even. It is even. Those guys are already locked in this battle, which is kind of what I wanted to do, but now it's not really working exactly how I wanted it to work. Go ahead and maintain the siege. Well, this is interesting. Fall back. Yeah, looks like those potential reinforcements have now been locked out of this battle up over there. Alright, cool. Cool, very interesting. Pull these guys, well, let's pull them up over here, because I can see this army down over here I don't want to necessarily engage. And then down over here, are we able to establish our outpost? We are indeed. Claim it on the high ground, sounds good to me. Good stuff, the Great Barrier Reef is now ours. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Population gain. Cities, oh no. Sarukin is having some struggles over here. Alright, you know what? In that case, let's go ahead and work on the farmer's quarters, I think. Stop working on this. Doesn't hurt the production rate by that much or anything. And what's the deal over here?
Listen very carefully.
The Romans want a non-aggression
I have a
pact.
proposal.
I don't even need their money. Remember the good old days when we only warred against the elk? Oh, I remember.
You must be out of your mind. No
Not
chance.
a chance in hell, buddy.
If that's the way it is.
Plus 10 from destruction of one opponent's administrative center. I think that's the ransacking we did. Okay, very cool. All right. Just like, again, like I'm familiarizing myself with a lot of the mechanics and how they come together with this playthrough. So it's neat to see all that in action. Like, oh, okay, so you do really want to ransack while at war as well. That's a reason to ransack, because it buffs up your war desire, which ultimately means you can make more demands. So, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Osmosis. When a territory is under the influence of another empire, technological osmosis can occur. I think the reason we're not getting anything is because we've reached the end of our research. You know what I mean? Like, everything has been researched. Anyway, on the topic of ransacking... Oh, did they get rid of their their iron deposits, or their iron mines and copper mines over here? Because I could have sworn these were pink last turn, and it would be smart of them to destroy those so that I can't ransack them for a higher war score. Clever, clever. I think yes, time for the next era. Let's do this. Let's auto-resolve this fight. I don't think we have to actually fight it. Confirm that. Another era star unlocked. Victory is ours. We have occupied it, yes. We're good. We're good. Gonna see if we can push for peace first. No, because it's still 3 more turns, right? All right, 3 more turns. Gotta keep the war score climbing, though. Oh, damn. How do we keep the war score climbing? I guess just fighting more of these small battles. Okay, fair enough. We can do that. Next era. Did they take away garrison forces? I think they managed to retreat, I suppose, is what that looks like. Scorched Earth always fascinated me. Yeah, I wonder if that's what we saw. They were pink, right? They were pink. Haldor, first to say Scorched Earth. Did you catch that? Did anyone? Because I could have sworn. Now I'm wondering, I'm second guessing myself, like, did I misread that, or is it because of our siege, or what was it? But nonetheless, that worked out. Now I know better in how to approach our wars and whatnot. But okay, it's time for our next culture. As we talked about, for those of you that arrived late, just want to point out, there are 2 options that make sense based on what we're doing. The Khmer makes sense. I'm probably butchering how that's pronounced. They make sense because they are a part of the Greater India region. And the people that we have been playing as or trying to represent, they basically spread culture around Southeast Asia and South Asia, and the Khmer were one of the peoples that were influenced through this kind of Greater India region expansion. Largely cultural influence. So they're an option, but they, moving onwards, they go in a different direction. If I want to stay in the subcontinent, which is what I'm planning on doing, then the Mongols make the most sense, because the Mongols eventually they evolved culturally into a mixed sort of Turco-Mongol Persian blend, which was the Timurids, and the Timurids eventually became the Mughals. So that's what we're doing. Go Mongols with your plans on going to war with the Huns also makes sense. Yep. And they were pink previously, says Natalie. All right, good to know. But yeah, so I think we're going to go with the Mongols. Definitely shows our transition to a more warlike people as well. But also it blends nicely into our Mughal future. And this is also, again, I kind of had in mind this decision, which is why this is the thumbnail image. So let's go ahead and adopt the Mongol culture. Were the Mongols the ones that conquered most of Asia? They conquered, I mean, yes, one of the, if not the largest empire. It's a little different because of how they were structured, I guess. The Umayyads are too what we want to try and build over here. I do find the Umayyads fascinating, and you can guarantee you'll see that some Umayyad action on the channel, you know, either in an early, like a open dev session or when the game eventually releases. But for this playthrough over here, let's go with the Mongols. Oh god, I clicked it. Culture change adoption, yep. So mounted mayhem, plus 100% ransack gains on army unlocks the action buyout on empire. What? Plus 100% ransack gains on army is 1 point. And the second point is unlocks action buyout on empire. Gotcha, okay. The Orda automatically upgrades a regular outpost. Okay, can build the emblematic unit of the culture. Ah, so only at the Orda. Okay. From the thrum of the training bows to the babble of the bazaar, the Orda carries all the sounds of their sibling cities. I believe Orda might be the root word for horde, by the way. Fun fact. The Mongol horde is our emblematic unit. Swift to battle, the Mongol hordes thunder across the vast steppes, terrifying enemies and pillaging cities. Special unit that gathers food through fighting and ransacking in order to multiply. That sounds ridiculously overpowered, yes. Free riders can attack a second time after attacking. Okay, pretty good. Yeah, let's confirm it. I just want to read over those. And that's what we look like, I suppose. Cool. Next turn, the adoption actually takes place. So we're down over here. I think we've done pretty well for ourselves this era. I think we've done pretty well for ourselves. Just a touch behind. Hopefully the completion of the Colossus will help. Some idle armies. We could... The reason why I'm not chasing after and eliminating all these guys is because I wonder if we can gain benefit from it from for the start of the next era. That's why I'm kind of hesitant. But these guys might escape. Let's dive in. Let's box them in at the very least. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked, but I should have boxed them in. Too late now. Auto-resolve it, sure. Done. These guys, I don't know if we can box these guys in. We've used all these guys' turns up because of the battle we began. We cannot pull these guys away, can we? We can kind of get them up on the high ground over here. Sure, let's do that. At least get up on the high ground before they get crushed by somebody. Cool. We got this idle army over here. Nah, these guys are kind of scary, obviously. We'll stay put. And this army over here. We could head up over there. Maybe we'll wait until next turn, though. Again, because I want to see if I can get advantage of this in the next era. Set players, how's it going? Hello. And Gilar, hey. Yes, for a cloak, perhaps a cape, yes. And they multiply, yes, Maxime. So that's why it's just like, that does seem very powerful, doesn't it? The wages of war. I like that. The ongoing war is a draining experience for the Empire. Your many armies fighting across the land, costing you capital, resources, and, of course, blood. The question of funding these endeavors should be addressed. I don't know, it looks like we're doing pretty well, actually. Army wages. We can either do paid wages or plundered wages. Paid wages takes us closer to... yeah, okay, it does take us one step away from a global worldview, I suppose. Plundered wages does the same, but less, I guess. I like paid wages. As much as we just picked the Mongols, I like paid wages a lot more. More money from ransacking. Reduced combat strength from ransacking. Interesting. Versus less money from ransacking because the soldiers keep it, but they are stronger, I guess, because they want to fight better, because if they win, they get money. No, we're going to go with paid wages. A decent, respectable soldier must be founded on a dependable wage. We are also professional soldiers, right? So it's not very professional to rely on plundered wages. I think. Yeah, more money stacks nicely with a Mongol ability. Didn't even think about that. Let's go with paid wages though. I think it just makes more sense. Enact that. Done. Good stuff. Good stuff. That's the turn. Complete your movements, I suppose. Yes. All right. Time to become Mongols. Respectable, yeah.
Wisdom and technical innovation from earlier eras bring humankind new knowledge, and we immediately use it to find new ways to kill each other off. Greater empires build more powerful armies, but brute strength may be defeated by superior innovations. It is brains versus brawn, with ever richer cities as tempting spoils for the victor.
Nice. I like that shot with a crossbow bolt a lot. That was dope. That was dope. Run, puppy, run. You can actually interact with the animals, by the way. That's why I'm like hovering over these guys. I don't know why it does this pan afterwards. I don't see the benefit of this little panning action. But a new era. As the Mongol culture, you've reached the medieval era. Beautiful. See what's going on over here. Oh, neat. It does carry over. Oh, okay, cool. Right, I keep forgetting that it does that. All right, so we are militarists, so killing enemy units gains us more fame than anything else. Is the goal world domination? The goal is to be the most famed culture in the world. That is the ultimate goal. One of the ways to do that is world domination. Can someone explain the difference between the Huns and the Mongols? The difference between the Huns and the Mongols. Oh dear. that's a like different time frames entirely. They have overlap. They have overlap over the course of their like interactions, but they are, yeah, exactly. Maxime's got they're a separate people with I don't know if they had much. I'm trying to remember now if they had much direct interaction. It's weird because like the Huns lived well beyond. Oh god, it's such a weird like topic of. It's been a difficult thing while I've been writing my scripts as well, because it's like, well, the Mongols as a culture still exist. The Huns as a culture exist well beyond their like era. Box. It's a weird one. Oh, you're thinking of Attila the Hun. That he leads the Mongols for some reason. I'm mixing them all up. Oh, Attila. The Mongols, they are so widespread as well that their influence is felt from basically end to end of this of the Eurasian continent. Attitude change. Oh, keep forgetting where to go. Empire 1. Babylonians.
Here is a proposal to get your heart racing.
Suspicious, but they're coming at us with a non-aggression pact. Well, I guess that makes sense. Attila Khan. Wait, what was I going to do? Right, I was going to take a look at the Babylonians. Do I non-aggression with them? I mean, sure, I guess. I guess they're too far away. I guess we're making them nervous. Sure, I'll accept that.
Gladly.
Yeah, gladly.
Perfect. Days like this, I'm glad to be alive.
All right. What's next? I guess this always throws me off at the beginning of a new era. Is like, right, I need to remember that it's all about fame. I always fall back into old and like bad habits. All right, so 3 techs will give us our first reward down over here. What is this? Not 11 units need to be killed for our first star over here. Influence will continue to grow as it has been doing. Builder stars, 21. So 5 more regions need to be attached. Okay. Pretty soon we're going to outgrow our continent. Let's take a look at this osmosis event as well. Does this finally gain us anything? No. What if I pick a technology? What then? What if I pick, let's say... Ooh, oh wow, this stuff's fast. All right, let's go with war summons first, perhaps. Crossbows and pikes. And heavy infantry right after. Well, no, feudalism right afterwards. And then theology right afterwards, I guess. Get that extra influence as well. We'll take one turn. Wait, we just unlocked these by clicking on them? Oh, fantastic. I guess we had a lot of pent-up science. War summons researched. Excellent. Feudalism researched. Oh, beautiful. Okay. Okay. Okay, cool. Theology we have selected now. And unfortunately, the osmosis event still says 0 instant boost. So that's unfortunate, but I'll take it. All right, so in that case, our science progress there. We need one more religion, one more technology. That'll happen next turn. Pent-up science. Sounds hot. Acknowledge this. We're good there. We've got another osmosis event up over here. I bet that's also a 0. Fair enough. Fair enough. Population gain at Harappa. Attitude change. All right, we looked at everything over here. So Egypt has been largely taken care of. We've got these two individuals down over here. We can engage them, I think, without needing any of our reinforcements. So let's go ahead and do exactly that. Oh, of course, you're going to be cowards about it. Of course, you're going to be cowards about it. Coming all the way down over here. Can we chase them? Doubt it. Doubt it. Can you guys come down over here? They'll probably retreat as well. What if I bring just the one elephant? Probably no luck. Probably going to retreat. Yep. You're pulling down to over here. All right, maybe we can chase them. That's what I was hoping for. Yeah, we should be able to. And they shouldn't be able to retreat. Ah, no, that's next turn. Man. Fair enough. Fair enough. What about sending these guys up over here to group up with these guys? So we can push a little bit down over here. Or we can send them down this way, I suppose. So we can group up down over here. Why can I not go up there? Oh, because we're not at war with the Romans. God damn it. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough. We're okay. These guys are giving chase over here, so just a little wary of that. Just a little bit. Move you up to here. Try to send those reinforcements in. We do have these guys down over here as well. Again, probably going to scare these guys off. Let's try it. Yeah, god damn it. But, hopefully... Nope. No such luck. Too far away with these guys over here. Oh, look at that. They didn't give up. Confirm the fight. Sure, go for it. Easy enough victory there. Oh, we actually lost a unit that time, though. These spears got involved, I guess. I guess we shouldn't have auto-resolved that. The spears got involved and they got crushed. Damn, I did not realize that would happen. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Not the end of the world. The Colossus is almost done. What is the militarist bonus over here, though? Raise reservist army. Oh, that's not... This OpenDev is limited by how many turns? I'm actually not sure. I think it's like 180, 150, something like that. Nice, it's good the devs haven't forgotten about them. About who? Is the plan to take over the continent? I mean, I guess so at this point. Kind of, right? We've already got cultural dominance and religious dominance, but the damn Huns had to go around and take what's rightfully ours, so I think we will probably do that. Should be easy enough to do. We haven't had much struggle. There we go. More people are picking their... This isn't right. Empire 1 reached the ancient era with Babylonians. Oh, right. They're staying as the Babylonians. Right. That was mentioned before. All right. I mean, hey, you do you. These guys became the Aztecs. These guys became the Byzantines. We've got the Norsemen. Got the Franks. All right. The Egyptians, or the Mayans rather, have stayed as the Mayans. War is done over here. So let's go ahead and we'll take our picks afterwards. I want to make sure we get everything we can, obviously, before war score or war desire starts to drop. But let's see who's who. The Huns are now the Aztecs. Fair enough. The Babylonians are the Babylonians. The Romans are still the Romans. We've got the Franks. Who was yellow previously? I wish it would list somewhere the history of a people. I have no idea who these guys are. Or who they were. Yeah, I'm not the most famed right now, unfortunately. We'll catch up, we'll catch up. This started world peace and now party is just killing everyone. I mean, yeah. 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 But, like, we were boxed in is the problem. We were boxed in. Aerostar accomplished. That's the science one. 2 more needed for the next one. Go ahead and pick out heavy infantry and chivalry. Ooh, we've got this. The cog, also damaged by consecutive turns spent in deep water. But it says navigator as opposed to, what do the old ones say again? Coastal ship. So it might be better. It might be better. Alright, you know, let's go with seafaring mastery. And then heavy infantry. And then we can do chivalry, perhaps. Oh, there's the absorb city option there. But I do want me some knights. Let's go with chivalry. Cool. Era star unlocked. Which one? What did I do? Oh, it's just this one. Acknowledge. My apologies. Acknowledge the population as well. Let's idle army up over here. We can send down this way. Crush these fools. They will likely retreat, and then we can... Sure, let's go the other way around. Do I plan on invading other continents? I mean, I was genuinely hoping for a more kind of tall approach at first, but that's changed. I don't think I'll invade other continents. I think what I'll try and do is... I think I'll try and keep my invasions to this one continent, and then the rest we'll see if there's, you know, trade and stuff to gain successes with. See, the weird thing is that a lot of the... I guess I could use my influence to demand territories and stuff. I was gonna say, like, a lot of the era stars or the fame stars or whatever you want to call them, they seem to rely on aggressive approaches. The expansionist stars, the militarist stars, sorry, the expansionist stars, yeah, and the militarist stars, they often feel like they'll push you to war, right? I cannot reach other continents yet, yeah, because I've been limited by the technology of my time. But I think with this new era, we should be able to start doing that with this new era's latest technology that we'll be researching. Land and freedom. The Empire is a vast, glorious land of mountains and grasslands, stretching countless leagues and full of wonders and mysteries. Over many generations, your people have subdued many of its corners, but now you must ask the question, to whom do these lands truly belong? Well, we do not have a civic point, but it's either communal land to be enjoyed by all, or it is inherited land. Family trees will best cultivate the soils over the generations. I'm glad I don't have to make that decision right now. If we take a look, though, so, like, for example, our cultural influence. We basically have cultural hegemony across this continent. More or less. More or less. Our religion is spread vastly across. Like, we dominate not just our own continent, but this little island chain off of our continent as well. But, like, what good has that done us for these fame stars? Right? Like, I guess it has led to, by extension, again, this is not necessarily a criticism, but this is me posing that question, like, has that really translated as easily or as quickly as, say, destroying enemy units or expanding to more regions or what have you? Something to think about. Something to think about. All right, down over here, can we go chasing? We can indeed. Go ahead and... Ooh, you might actually put up a fight over here. And these guys down here. Send you down here to engage. Nah, they'll probably retreat. With your cultural dominance, I guess you're fighting your own people now. I guess, yes, brother fights brother and sister fights sister. I suppose so. We can auto-resolve this. Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. Easy enough. And then down over here, can we chase you down? Close. Now, has that... Plus 16. Okay, cool. So it will bump up the war score a bit more. Excellent. That's what I was hoping for with these victories, is to get a little bit more than I was initially being offered. I wonder if I kind of want to dive into this battle over here to see if we can't come come out on top despite being weaker. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Never trust the auto-resolve. Good to know, good to know. Menos, hello, hello, and a Merry Christmas to you as well. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Let's go ahead and confirm this fight. I just want to see. Now, we're a little damaged over here already, which might come to bite us. This is outside of our deployment. We have the high ground here, though. Oh my god. See, this is what's... Okay, this is almost certainly YouTube being broken, right? Last couple of streams, I got a bunch of subscribers during the stream, but the names never popped up. So I wonder if that's also YouTube being a little funky lately. But that's neither here nor there. A big old thanks over to Vladimir Barbu, Knight Morak, Chitu Stefan, Jean Newsom, Sonia Zanner, or Sonia Zanner, let me know which is right, Can Sevimli, LTML Scorpion, and Phil O'Brien for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. I hope you're enjoying whatever it is you're watching, whether it's this live stream or something else. And folks, if it is this live stream, make sure you hit that like button. Again, it really helps me know what's good on the channel, what y'all would like to see more or less of. And again, folks, we do strategy games, management games, sim games. So if you aren't already a subscriber, feel free to subscribe. All right. Let's see if this is going to work out for us. Swordsman versus swordsman, but I can get into a flanking position over here. This gives us a low ground, though, right? Which is not ideal. We can come around the bend over here. Can we come around the mountain? We cannot, because this is a cliff edge. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. If I pull down to here, I'd be able to flank and get a little flanking benefit. But I don't know how much that'll actually help us. I could hold my ground over here. They'd attack us, take some damage, and then I could move in to finish them off, I suppose. We'll try it. Try it. No, I'm not also streaming on Twitch. I don't stream on Twitch. I do have a Twitch account, party_elite, but I don't stream on Twitch. I try to stick to YouTube primarily. Maybe someday that'll change, but not the case at present. Are these guys gonna do anything, or are you kind of... Yeah, okay, you're gonna come around the bend. You're gonna retreat like cowards. Now that should lose the friendly... Yeah, it's lost its from friendly units benefit over here. So that's good. Again, I can set up the flanking over here. I can get these guys over here. Let's try this. Get you guys over here. You can see that the high ground difference, right? Oh, is flanking not applied like it was in the previous OpenDev? I guess not. We'll take a fair bit of damage here. +7 from status. What is your status? In forest, I assume. That's against ranged attacks. Ferocious. No. Defending. But defending is a separate number entirely. Defending is +1. What's the +7 from status? Also, yes, you can join our Discord. Great point. Thank you. Do join our Discord. It is a wonderful community of fantastic people playing all sorts of games. Lots of multiplayer gaming going on. Lots of just hanging out, chilling, chatting. You know, having a good time in general. Do not hesitate to join in. Thanks for dropping the link, and thanks for reminding me. God, there's so much to mention. Man, this is, you know, not great. This is not great. I could pull back. There's no benefit to that, though. We've already got the high ground here. There's just be high ground versus even more higher ground. Like, what if we end the round here? What do they do? What do they do? What do they do? They're probably going to go down against these horses. Yep, no surprise there. At least they're not dead completely. You're going to come up over here. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. All right. Okay. That's not good. That's not good. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, we're screwed for this battle. There's no doubting that anymore. Get you up over here. Was not expecting that little maneuver. These guys will drop dead. We'll do like barely any damage. Alright, fair enough. I'm willing to accept this loss. Game comes out in April. Do you think we will get another OpenDev? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think if anything, we'll get like a open, like a beta, maybe, for the people that have ordered it, like pre-ordered it. But outside of that, I don't think so. You think so, Maxine? Oh god. Wrecked. Alright, fair enough. Good to see the AI actually use the train up over here. That was my fault. If I'd protected against that, we would have been fine, but lo and behold, I did not. So here we go. Our first loss in battle, I think. Now I wonder if that'll hurt our war desire significantly. I imagine it will. Because if victories bring war desire, then losses, I imagine, reduce it. Here they come. Down you go. We soften these guys up for the next army. Not a bad ratio, Jade. Yeah, not a bad ratio. Rip horsies. Yeah, drop those Fs. Our first loss in battle, I think. Like our first lost battle, rather, I should say. It's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame. Shouldn't have dove in like that, I suppose. But it is what it is. These guys, let's go ahead and pull you down over here. I guess I should push for that piece, though, right? Not much else we can do. These guys have all moved. We've done all of our attacks and everything. Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and push for peace. Oh, damn. That plus 16 became plus 8 because of that loss. It makes sense. Plus 8, minus 8 from victories or losses of battles. Per battle, I should say. But we can take everything over here. So, like, well, we can't. We're just short, eh? They'll have one region left, but we'll be able to ransack it. So, okay, fair enough. Run the 2 later eras by the community as well. That's not a bad point, Remy. Yeah, they might want to do an open dev for the later eras. But I don't think it'll be open dev like this, where it's so open. It'll probably be that scenario-based style that they did 2 open devs ago. That's my assumption. Yeah, let's go ahead, and that's a little unfortunate that we took that loss, but another plus 8 will take us to 88, which I don't think we can do. We'll just ransack the territory over here. Give Thebes, give Memphis, force that surrender, please and thank you.
Surrender.
Good stuff.
A most sensible.
Yeah, most sensible choice indeed.
We feel
I agree. There's the Colossus of Rhodes completed. A little boost to our fame as well. Pulls us up to 2nd place. Excellent. Good stuff. Now, we don't get the fame from... I could have sworn they had the pyramids up over here. They did. We do not get the fame from it, from completing its construction, but we do get the bonuses from having the pyramids in our region. Now, this still belongs to the Maya over here. We can't send anyone in to ransack it right now. Fair enough. We'll do it next turn. What's the deal over here? They want to trade luxuries? Listen, it's not going to happen. Get lost.
You must be out of your
Next
mind.
wonder. Yeah, let's take a
No
look at what the next
chance.
wonder might be. I believe we do that over here. Oh, would you look at that? I should have been the first thing I did. It should have been the first thing I did. Okay, so these are all the previous eras ones. So the only one we have available is the Todaiji. So Notre Dame over here. Plus 1 faith per research technology, plus 20 faith, plus 40 stability. All right, don't really care for it myself, actually. Angkor Wat. Plus 1 food per faith, plus 20 faith, plus 40 stability. Okay, fair enough. Dedicated to Vishnu. There's an example of that greater India cultural influence. Min-maxing is a balanced thing itself, though. How do you mean, Limstella? To be frank, I felt like what Spiff did wasn't too hard to achieve the regular gameplay. I haven't seen that video yet. Yeah, so I'm not sure what went down, but I have seen some Reddit posts about like people making several thousands of gold per turn and things like that. Like, there's definitely still work to be done as far as that kind of approach is concerned, I suppose. Forbidden City. Aw, man, plus 25 war desire gained when going to war. Dude. That's big. Tadaiji, though, is what we have. Housing a giant bronze Buddha in the heart of the complex. Tadaiji is an enduring symbol of the strength of faith. Have I been here? Give me a second here, folks. I apologize. In Nara. Yeah, you know what? I think I have been here. Yo. Yeah. Oh, dope. That's pretty cool. I was like, I recognize that description, even though it's the same description for basically every giant Buddhist temple and giant statue of Buddha. Yeah, hey, that's pretty cool. Plus 20 faith, plus 40 stability, plus 20% turns before being converted by other religion on city or outpost. Fair enough. Sure, let's go ahead and get to work on it. Tadaiji. 425. Oh, we've got enough. Go ahead and claim that. Question is, where do we build it? Yeah, it does work out. It works out perfectly. Works out perfectly. Military production you saw on Reddit? Yeah, I've seen some. We're too late for wonders, Maxime. But the thing is that you can claim right away. So I bet a bunch of people had pent-up influence. So they claimed, if I had done it sooner, I would have had basically a pick of the litter. But the thing is, at the end of the day, you cannot claim a second wonder until you have built the one you're currently working on. So, yeah. Also, hey, the Mongols building something Japan-themed, fulfilling some Mongol dreams, I suppose. Fulfilling some Mongol dreams. Let's establish Tadaiji where? Back in Harappa, I suppose? Let's see. Where are you? 14 turns. Yikes. Hold on. Because we also want to build, like, districts and stuff for our fame points, right? 13 more districts needed. Versus hogging. This gives us fame too. Plus 20 faith, plus 40 stability. It's a good spot for it. What's a good spot for it? Do we have a nice, like, hilltop? A nice, ooh, what about something like this? That's a cool space. Yeah, it's like, what is this? Oh, that's just the exploitation in the region. Fair enough. Okay. Looking for a cool spot for this construct over here. What about over here? That's a nice spot. Sure. Yeah, let's do that. Overlooking the horses, the waters. Yeah, I like that. No, min-maxing. Yeah. I wouldn't say min-maxing is necessarily breaking the game. I mean, if the systems are there, it's taking advantage of the systems to get lucrative end results. Just because it's my style doesn't mean I play down the skill required to execute a min-max approach. I want to be very clear on that. It does take a good... You need to understand the mechanics. You need to understand how you can bend them. You need to understand how multipliers will... Multipliers? What's up with my English today? How multipliers will stack and how you can best tweak them to benefit you. It is a skill in and of itself. It's just like not one that I personally like enjoy because the end challenge I find is often reduced to, well, not being a challenge. So I typically avoid it, but I definitely respect the skill it requires, and it is a show of, the game having some loopholes or loose ends or weaknesses that people are able to exploit. Exploits are more things like, hey, if you click these buttons in this order, or if you stand in this particular spot, or you do X, Y, and Z, you'll get you'll be able to spawn units for free. Like that kind of stuff, I think is exploits. Shouldn't I build military units to gain the most fame points? Yes, I should build a stronger military. Well, the thing is, we have a pretty strong military already. All we need to do is destroy enemy soldiers, really. And if we go to war with the, well, who are they now? The Aztecs? If we go to war with the Aztecs, they seem pretty, like, disparate and spread out. I think we're already okay on that front. Yeah, there's no great people. Something like great people would be interesting. I wonder if they'd find a way to, like, spin it and do it their own way. That'd be nice. See, because they're so spread out means they can actually be aggressive against us, which is maybe a little worrying. Up over here, Mohenjo-Daro, you are helping out. 8 turns it will take. Just kill 15 population to build it. No, we're not going to do that. Down over here, most of our strength is in this area. We'd have to break the alliance first as well as the thing. We have to break the alliance first. 6 turns to get this done. I do wonder... Like, I'd be curious to see what else we can do rather than go to war with these guys, you know? What else can we do? There's really nothing over here, is there? Yeah, nothing. Can't see their units. Sorry, Ryan. What with regards to what? Shouldn't you build militaries to gain the most fame points? We're actually allied, so I think I can see everything they have. We've got a full-fledged alliance, so we'll have to break that alliance first. And in fact, if we take a look here, they are weaker than us as well, from a military strength perspective. The weird thing about changing cultures each era is that it's hard to keep track of which enemy empire each one is. Yes, it does need to communicate, like, who were the Franks before they became the Franks in this game, I mean. It needs to, like, I wish I could see the history. Like, hovering over this would give me a history of who they were before, because that would contextualize a little bit about what's going on. For me, at least. It's my two cents. Seafaring mastery researched. Good stuff. New grievances available. Against the Mayans. You attacked one of my armies. Oh, wow, they legit, yeah, they just straight up attacked one of my armies. Okay, listen, we're going to go ahead and retreat over here. Can't take that fight. Too badly damaged. But we will absolutely make our demand over here.
I will rip your head off if you don't pay.
Never.
They want me to give them...
Don't give up these lands. You leave me.
Oh,
no
dear,
choice.
okay. All right, so they want me to give an outpost.
Exactly the sort of stupidity that I expect from
I love
you.
this, like, yelling back and forth. I'm going to go ahead and refuse that for sure. But I'm wondering if I can't get in there. Can we? Can we? Yes, we can. Beautiful. Go ahead and ransack. Get out of my continent. Get out of my continent. Using names would be helpful as well instead of, yes, AI1, AI2, all that kind of stuff. Ooh. Ooh, were we not able to ransack because this is right here? Okay, okay, okay. Hold on a second. Pull these guys back. That looks like it might be shallow water. We'll find out next turn. Whoa. What are you doing, game? What are you doing? There we go. All right, let's see. So this is obviously problematic. I'll have to retreat from that. Time to bring our forces in, I think. Take us some time, I think. Well, that's okay. Gonna make demands of me. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? What does VOD stand for? VOD stands for, yeah, video on demand. Thanks, Aldor. Video on demand. So when I say, like, yeah, watch the VOD, or when I highlight a video or in the title is VOD, it's just to let people know that it's a live stream saved for later viewing, just so people know what kind of experience to expect, I suppose, going in. 5 turns to get this done. Yeah. Kind of wonder if I shouldn't build some of these instead. Ooh, yeah, let's do that. Because it doesn't help the speed of the wonder being built. Can we move you further in? We can indeed. Good stuff. I will ransack this thing if it's the last thing I do. Ooh, this is potentially troubling, though. Maybe getting a little too aggressive over here, maybe for ourselves, maybe potentially. I don't know if that's a good thing. Down over here, are we able to build anything, or will it take forever? It will take forever. 8 turns, 4 turns. We've got money for it. Got money for it. I could establish our garrison, like up over here, to recruit troops up over there. But that's like, I'm doing something for one outpost over there. That's definitely not the right call. That's definitely not the right call. I'm like overthinking it. Could put one of these down though. Where would it make sense to put this down? Up over here? Highlights a couple spots. Yeah, sure, why not up over here? Let's do it. Takes 3 turns, not too bad. We got to build more districts as well for the fame points, right? Got to build more districts for those fame points too. More population gain. Harappa like grows every turn. Looks like we've got an engagement over here. Fair enough. New grievance. Attack one of my armies. They just keep doing it. I'm going to keep making these demands.
And I'm not done with you yet.
Believe me, I am not amused.
Okay, I see. Demands, grievances triggered. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. Good stuff, if we were to go to war with them again, but we're not going to. This we can probably auto-resolve. We should be fine here. Like, it's so heavily stacked for us, so confirm that. Victory is ours, good stuff. Now, can we get up over here? We cannot. Move you up over there, though. But these guys, well, these guys can stay back over here, that's fine. These guys will have to move next turn, I think. We'll get you up over here, we can get you up to here. Just like trying to get ourselves set up for their inevitable attack, because I feel like it is coming. Demayans? Suppose so. What are they? Why is this automatically triggering a fight when we get into their adjacent territory over here? It's not the end of the world. Let's fight this one, though. They'll have the high ground, which is a little unfortunate. We'll pull back, draw them out, because we have the range capabilities here. Does this have housing and amenity system like Civ for the pop? It does not. I'm trying to remember. We'll take a look at a city after this battle. It does not have housing, though. There you do have to grow population, and you can assign population to different tasks and stuff. It has housing. Building districts increase maximum pop. Do they? Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's just like integrated into districts then. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, let's go ahead and move you guys up over here. Yeah, they'll have to come out. And our archers over here will be able to fire away from a safe distance, hopefully. Sure. Deployed right up in our faces over here. Fair enough. I expected them to take more of their high ground advantages, but I guess not. Let's keep politics out of chat. I see you. Would upgrading the cavalry to the Hun's new unit make them stronger? I should check that, but it will change their capabilities as well, right? Because like the Samnaya is a ranged unit, whereas I believe the Mongol Horde unit is a melee unit. So we'll change how they work. Yikes! This is actually not really going in our favor. At all, compared to what I was expecting. And these guys are back over here. They will be able to join in too. I can send these guys up over here. Status and friendly units not helping over there. That's actually quite devastating. I can get up over here, have the high ground. Probably not a terrible idea. Is that all the reinforcements I had? I guess that is. How are they so much stronger than me? Veteran C is obviously helping them. Status. What status do you have? Ferocious? I wonder what gives ferocious. I'm very curious. But that's not looking too hot for us. Go ahead and weaken these swordsmen a little bit. Do it. If I had an actual Mongol army, I could have easily won this. Well, damn. Paying the price, aren't I? Paying the price. I might want to pull these guys back up. Let's go. Should pull the elephants back up as well, actually. Alright. Might be screwed. We might murder people, but we're... Yeah, fair enough, Wickles. Don't want to get demonetized by YouTube. Yeah, I guess I should have upgraded those elephants. I guess I should have upgraded those elephants. Oh god, these guys got... I turned to look at chat, and next thing I know, this unit's gone. Oh no. Alright, we cannot eliminate either of these guys. Pop a couple shots down over here. Maybe send our cavalry in afterwards. Pop a couple shots up over here, and then send our cavalry in afterwards. Let's see. Let's see. If I fire up over here. Right. In comes a shot. Down goes a horse. Can I? No, but at least weaken them for their next attack up over here. God. Sure, let's go for it. Wickles. It's easy to start reading something in chat. Always. That's gonna hurt. Probably gonna get wrecked over here. No, we're still standing. Good stuff. They'll probably send their swords or something in. This isn't ideal. This is far from ideal. Little elephants in trouble up there as well, because they've got the high ground advantage there. Not a problem. We can move, obviously. Oh no, not if we're dead. Not if we're dead. Okay, we can get up over here. Now, what's that hand symbol mean? Is that the an attack of opportunity? Is that what you're telling me, game? If I get up over there, they're just going to chase us. Okay, it's not an attack of opportunity. I don't know what it means. We can fire down. We can eliminate these guys. Probably not a terrible idea. If we're going down, we're at least taking one of them with us. Oh, I missed a brutal coffee pun? I'm sorry. Damn. Damn. I try to keep my eyes on chat as much as possible. Where's their flag? Can you take their flag and win? Yeah, where is their flag, actually? You know what? Probably up over here, I think. Oh. Well, that hurts to watch. Down goes the horseman as well. That's that fight done. Yeah, I think it was probably up over here, hidden by the fog of war or something. Fair enough. Defeat is ours. Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. I just want to get rid of this thing. Yeah, you do have to hold on to it for a couple turns, right? I wasn't expecting that. Ah, fair enough. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. What do the Romans want? They want to trade?
I have a proposal for you.
Get out of here. They still have Roma. I was thinking about it. I was like, yeah, why not? No, because they still have Roma. What else have we got going on? These guys send you down over here. That is not shallow water. Very well, we'll have to pull them back. Ganeriwala. You don't really help when you do that, do you? Do we have access to those boats? The cog. Need a harbor to build this unit. I thought I had one. Oh, not with Ganeriwala. Down over here we have a Harappa. Alright, fair enough. We'll do that afterwards then, I guess. Ganeriwala, let's go ahead and get you, sure, one of these. Why not? A blossoming of beliefs. Religious feeling is strong across the empire, but that is not preventing discord from emerging from among the faithful. Great cities are finding themselves under the sway of diverse religious leaders, who each see the standard creed with different eyes. New religious orders are emerging every year, and their influence is growing. What should you do with these groups? Alright. Dissolve. We are one faith and should not allow a fracturing of our religion. Gives us fanatical, extra faith for 10 turns. Influence. Okay. Each citizen must find their own way to the divine. We should be tolerant of religious interpretation. I kind of like that. Plus 5 faith for 10 turns. Okay. Lead. As world leaders of the faith, it is our duty to strengthen it and keep it pure. Gives us fanatical for 7 turns. All right, so 2 things with the same end result, but there is the axis shifting. We stay away from tradition. We are progress based. I wouldn't mind going with influence there. Lead the world, Maxime. It's just that, yeah, well, first of all, the word pure, just like, but also like, we've been pushing progress for so long, right? Bought this game and waiting for April. Yeah, April 22nd. It's not that far away. It's Taylor. I need some PE merch. Is my merch store linked in the description? It should be. I do have a merch store. You should be able to see it right below the video too. It should show up right below the video. Let me know if not, because I know YouTube can be a bit weird about that kind of stuff. Let's go with influence. Sure, I like the idea of being tolerant in and outside of the game. Let's go with influence. That's that turn done. I just want to crush. There's heavy infantry research. Beautiful. Just want to take that Mayan... where is it? There it is. Lots of population gain across the board. Army lost at sea. Right, we should get you back to shallow water. Somewhere where you can do something and be useful. All right, what are we looking at over here? So let's go ahead and take a look at those elephants and upgrade them to hordes, right? Upgrade these guys as well, presumably to heavy swordsmen. We have so much money. Oh, these guys upgrade to crossbows. Okay, fair enough. I guess that makes sense because they stay ranged. Upgrade our swords here. Let's go. There we go. Keep some of the war elephants. They're so cool. But I guess it's only at the Ordos that Ordo, where we can build. Well, then you kind of need to highlight where they're available versus not, don't you? Don't you, game? There we go. Mongol hordes available over here. This is at Memphis. 5 turns. Hang on a second. It says that this Automatically upgrades regular outposts, can build the emblematic unit of the culture. Oh, okay, they can also build the... Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. All right. 5 turns. Well, we can rush that, I guess. Unassign Todaiji. We're just trying to figure out what's the best place to recruit these units. So sure, unassign Todaiji. Go ahead and... Oh my god, 797. It's okay. We have money. There you go. 3. Why not a 4th one? Sure. There you go. Empire feels differently about us. Are they terrified of us? Because that would be fair. Unfortunately, we can't move them the same turn. Yo, the benefits of being rich, eh? The lack of Elizabeth in the merch is just such a disappointment. Duly noted. That feedback is duly noted. Do you have any merch that says it's not the end of the world or we'll be fine? I do not yet, but I've... I should write that down as well. That and what was the... it had to be done to reflect our reality with Crusader Kings. Drop the merch link? Sure. Where is... just take me a second, folks. Just take me a second here. Come on. Wow, I guessed my URL. Should really have commands for this kind of stuff, shouldn't I? Really should. I believe I can also pin merchandise and stuff like that. I don't really do this kind of stuff often. Like that. I think that did the trick. All right, so the horde is here, but are we able to? Can we get in there? Can I? I would very much like. I do like how terrain plays such a role. This is one way that this game stands out. Like head and shoulders, knees and toes above civilization. The way battle works is so dope. So very dope. In like the sheer scale of it. No, I don't want to declare war. Just want to ransack their goddamn outpost over here. Yeah, I need to build commands for it for sure. No one sees the link in the description. Okay, yeah, it must not be in the description. That's a me thing. That's a me thing. It must not be in the description then. Yeah, honestly, the battles are huge. I mean, again, am I saying they're perfect? No, I'm not saying they're perfect. Non-aggression with the Byzantines. Oh, these guys used to be the Axumites. Yeah, sure, that's fine. I'm not saying it's perfect. It can definitely be refined. It can definitely be improved, etc., etc., etc. Take it all with a grain of salt. But as it stands now, it is infinitely better than what we get with civilization. And I use the word infinitely there with intent. At least in my opinion. At least in my people, I wouldn't be surprised if people are more likely to agree than disagree. But again, it's a different type of battle for a different type of game, right? It's a little different from how Civ does it with intent. All right, can I finally please just ransack this thing? You won't go until next turn? Okay, how about you? Because it said no for this as well. What, are you tired? Tired? Can you ransack this thing? All right, I guess I gotta wait until next turn. I'll allow it. Babylonians, they want to trade. Sure, I'm fine with that. See, I'm not a warmonger. I don't just declare war on everybody for the sake of declaring war on everybody. Oh, these guys move fast, eh? These guys move fast. All right, cool. Makes sense. At least Civ improved with 5 over the previous game's Stacks of Doom. Yes. I don't want to, like... Look, I love the Civilization games. I've played them since I was a kid. I've played them religiously since I was a kid. The only reason I point out how Humankind is better than Civ is because I want Civ to, you know, come back. Like, to come back at Humankind, basically, and improve itself in the ways it needs to improve. And that way, like, wouldn't it be great if, you know, when we're all old and gray, 10 years down the line, Civ and Humankind continue to compete with each other, and give us the better end result experience, give us the better product as a result of it? Is Planet Zoo back on schedule? That is the hope. That is the hope right now. If that changes, I will tweet it out. I will put an update on Discord as well if that changes. But for now, that is the plan, yes. I do apologize for the change in schedule this weekend, by the way, but I've been writing thousands of words in script. Why can I not ransack you? What's the problem over here? Wait until next turn. But yeah, I've been trying to write the end of year, start of year stuff, and it's been time consuming. Yeah. Also, yeah. Don't like send the same message like 20 times. Just wait. Ask once and then wait. In fact, if I'd noticed that you'd spammed it, I probably wouldn't have answered your question. Planet Zoo merch. Yes, Planet Zoo merch is on a separate store. I don't know if I can. It's on the same account but separate store because there's so much of it. I wanted to keep it apart. Oh dear, I don't even know how to. Give me a second here, folks. If I could just. I don't mean to take away from the viewing experience, and I do apologize for that. But I will in future keep in mind that this kind of stuff should be more accessible and easy. There we go. Cool. Done. There you go. Planet Zoo merch. There you go. Hopefully you can see the link in chat. Old and gray 10 years down the line. Dude, I'm in my 30s still, and so are you. Yeah, but you know. Stress. Osmosis event. Let's see if this one actually gave us anything. Yes, there we go. It was just because, I guess, technologically we were at the end of the era, right? Go ahead and take that. Got a little boost to our tech. Sure, sounds good. I'll take it. New grievance available. What is this now? The Mayans. I can make demands till I die. They're not going to do anything about it. They can't afford to pay us, probably. Idle army down over here. Ooh, what's this? This is fancy looking. Fancy looking. How many cities do these guys actually have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that a city? No, that's an outpost. 4, 5, 6. Ugh, disgusting. 7. 7 cities, I think. That's ridiculous. God damn it. I guess that's why I couldn't ransack it, because they were upgrading it into a city. Alright, a war desire. If we can up that high enough, then we can go to war with them and actually gain something. Can I ransack? Can I be done as this army is currently trespassing? If I declare this war and I send these guys down here to ransack. Yeah, it will not be on Xbox. It'll be on PC and I think Stadia as well. Yes, so if you don't have a powerful PC, you can use Stadia to play it on your computer instead. Where's our Horde army? Kind of wish I'd brought them over instead. Oh, move them halfway across the world. All right, fair enough. Let's go ahead and declare our war. Ooh, oh, these guys got vassalized by the people we don't know about. Interesting. Aren't the Aztecs your allies? Yes. Yes, they are. You ask. Now let's go ahead and crush these guys. Demands. I haven't received any demands. I've been sending demands. Attitude changed. Sullen. I should hope so. Alright, plus 10. Good stuff, good stuff. War score is going up. This should allow us to do a little bit of ransacking, right? Down over here. The ransacking should allow us to get more war desire, and that should allow us to get Tikal over here, which will then absorb. Take their cities, burn them to the ground for the Mongol horde. Absolutely. You don't get to stand over here and make demands of me. And who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Oh, we can actually attack them right now. The only reason I was thinking about ransacking was to help our war desire, right? Come on. Oh, don't crash on me, game. Oh, don't crash on me, game. Are we good? We're good. Okay, cool. That was weird. That was weird. All right, I wanted to see... Oh, did that not gain us any war desire? I'm going to, by the way, keep calling it war score. Oh, it'll take a turn to do, right? Sorry, my apologies. I'm going to keep calling a war score out of habit. I apologize for that, but I'm going to try and get out of that habit. I will try. Establish you where? Up over here? Oh, there's money to be made up over here. Get the merchants. Oh, I see. It's a market quarter already. If I put you down over here, that should benefit everything in the area. Sure, let's do that. Good stuff. Armies can move, and the next turn we'll take their city. And hopefully we'll have the benefit of the ransack as well. Oh, damn. What's going on here? Another little lag spike from the game here. It's like struggling to keep going or something. Really interested in the game. What do you yourself like most about it? Powerful question. What do I like most about it? I mean, its overall approach to history. Ooh, I'm getting the spinning blue wheel of death over here. I think the game might have crashed. My favorite thing about it is its approach to history. What I've always sort of disliked about games like this is how prescriptive it can be. You pick a country, you play as that country through the ages, and that's who you are, and that's what you do. Whereas with this whole culture approach, I like that's one of the things that stood out to me immediately. With its very different approach to what a nation is, what a culture is, what a people are, or who a people are, I suppose. So I like that a lot. On top of that, I just like how all the mechanics are coming together to represent that, of course. But that's the I would say that's the key thing. The game is not yet out, Doge. It is releasing on the 22nd of April. At present, this is their sort of early access OpenDev approach, which is allowing us to give feedback through their development cycle and process and whatnot. But the game itself will be fully released on the 22nd of April. This OpenDev access ends as of tomorrow, which is why we're doing this out of the norm Sunday stream today. This is it's stuck again, which is very weird. I'm not sure what's going on over here, happening out of the blue. Subject to delay, etc. Of course, yes. I mean, again, like I'm always of the opinion that a delay. We've heard the quote 1,000 times, right? I'm fine with a delayed good product rather than a crap product available sooner. You know, Tadai ID has been completed. Excellent. I really like when Wonder's a lot more like make it special. Oh, this looks beautiful, but make it special. You know, give me that. Like, I like that whole 360-degree time lapse, sunrise, sunset thing that Civilization does. Something. This is very bland and like it's just like, hey, you did it. This is a wonder of the world. Like, give me something. Anyway, that's just me. That's just me. Do I recognize the profile picture? I do not. I mean, is that the it could be the grain silos at Toronto Harbourfront. I can't really tell. I just see like brown buildings with a sky blue background. A memory leak, perhaps? Maybe it is happening every time it's happening out of the blue. Jazzy B, goddamn. Does anyone else hear the glitch sound? Is there a little audio effect going through? Yeah, sounds like it, eh? I got it stuck again. What is going on here? Let me try a little something over here. See if that makes a difference. Maybe it's maybe it's Chrome taking revenge. Chrome's like, oh, you have 64 gigabytes of RAM and you just opened a new tab. How about I take 63 of it? God, Chrome, you absolute beast. All right, what do we got over here? So our ransacking is completed successfully. Now, just panning the map right now is proving a struggle. Humankind are very active on Twitter, from what I've seen. I think they've slowed down a little bit of late, but they're very active. Is there a Bannerlord episode coming soon? Yes, next week I should be back to my regular schedule. This weekend was a bit of a change up because of all the end of year, beginning of year stuff. But yeah, we should be back on schedule. Well, this is a little frustrating. I'm not gonna lie. I just want to take out the Mayans. Start posting on the community page. I don't have social media. I do post on, so this was on the community page. Tweeting is like the quickest way for me to get news out. So even if you don't follow me on Twitter, then if anything ever goes missing and you're wondering, hey, what's up with the schedule, then you'll find an answer on Twitter. But otherwise, when it's a big deal like this was, I did post on the community tab as well. But unfortunately, YouTube doesn't necessarily actually send out notifications. So, you know, there's that. use Firefox. Game of Thrones favorite character? From Game of Thrones? From the TV show Game of Thrones? Nobody. Nobody. I'll just assault them. I think we'll auto-resolve this. Just want to take Tickall. Why you do this to me, game? Twitter is very unfriendly to people who don't have accounts. It's almost impossible to read tweets. Is it really? Oh, damn, I did not know that. I thought if you go to like an account, you get the tweet. I'll keep that in mind. You know what, folks? Oh, auto-resolve. Get her done. Yeah, man. I mean, you can't drop season 8 like that and expect me to still like a character. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. Done. Done. Tickall is ours. The Mayans have been taken care of. All I wanted to do really was that. And folks, with that, we're going to call it a stream. I was supposed to call it a stream 26 minutes ago. But I thought we could at least get this thing done. And now with the game acting up as well, I was thinking maybe we'll expand, maybe we'll go on for a little bit longer. But alas, this is where I should be calling it a stream for a multitude of reasons, including the fact that I have a lot of work that I need to get done for the channel for the upcoming weeks and whatnot. We've done pretty well for ourselves. We've got almost 4K fame points. We're very close to the next set of fame points. I mean, getting a bit more, I keep calling it religion in my head for some reason. To get a bit more research done would take us no time, and that would give us some more fame. Obviously, our population continues to grow at a decent rate. The athlete stars we've been earning very easily, and of course, declaring war on our Aztec allies would have been some easy fame as well. We've done pretty well for ourselves. But yes, this is where we're going to... Game of Thrones ended in Season 4, obviously. I like that, Maxime. I like that. Yes, I do not disagree. It wasn't just Season 8 that was bad. But yeah, this is where we're going to call it, folks. I wish we could have gone on for longer. I wish the OpenDev was open for longer. I would have loved to see this storyline reach its conclusion. But we did at least get to the third era, with the fourth one being the last one available in this early access. But we're a little away from being able to pull that off in the next, like 5 minutes or so, especially with the game acting the way it is right now. Again, I don't blame the game itself. Might be something on my end. I would be surprised if it is. Again, it might be a memory leak. This is an early access, a very early access build. The game is still 4 months away. But yes, just as a reminder, it is releasing on the 22nd of April. You can expect a lot of coverage of Humankind and other such games on the channel always. So if you're not a subscriber, make sure you subscribe. I want to give a massive thanks to all of y'all for joining in today. I hope y'all had a good time. Hope you enjoyed the stream. I'm glad to see so many of y'all come through. Again, if you enjoyed, leave a like on your way out. If you're watching the VOD, leave a like as well. It really helps me know what I should do more or less of on the channel always. Again, a massive thanks to the super chatters today, as well as our new members joining in. That kind of stuff really helps the channel, really keeps it alive, keeps it running smoothly. As I say at the end of every video, it does really help sustain things. So thank you very much. And of course, we cannot end any video or stream or anything without giving a massive thanks to all of the channel members and patrons who've been supporting this channel on a monthly basis. Like I was just saying, you keep us alive, you keep us running, you keep this channel viable. So thank you very much. I will be updating this with our new members as well. And again, if your name is missing from this list, it might just be because I did not receive maybe you're from Patreon. I didn't receive your sort of consent because Patreon uses private names. But with members such as It's Taylor, who has just joined in as our latest member. So drop those flags before you leave, folks. Give a warm welcome to our latest new member, It's Taylor, joining in as a knight. I will be adding those member names immediately after the stream, so you'll be able to see it from next week, or rather this week onwards. But of course, and as well, a big old thanks to all of y'all for watching as well. Of course, this channel would be nothing without the people that are joining in to watch. I've said it countless times. I love the sense of community we have. I love all the inside jokes and outside jokes and how warm and welcoming it is. Wickle's up there on the topic of community, dropping the Discord link as well. So don't hesitate to join in on the Discord. It's a wonderful time. I don't think I'll be hanging out on it too much today, unfortunately, because I gotta get all these scripts written. On which note, folks, I should call it over here. Again, whether you're joining me tomorrow for our Crusader Kings 3 stream at 10 o'clock Eastern Time, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, that is. Or you're joining me on Tuesday for our Phantom Brigade stream at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Or you're hanging out in the comments or in the Discord. Whenever I catch you next. Until then, cheers.